Yeah, that's just, again, he talks about kicking it in the landing zone. And look, Justin Tucker's guy's been a tremendous directional kicker through the years, and now this will be a new thing for him. Basically, you'll have to watch it to get an idea, and I'm sure Jerry and Rod throughout the game will explain it each time there's a kickoff, so be listening for that. One of the other keys to this season for the Ravens is finding some holes and filling them on the offensive line. And they asked John Harbaugh if this summer's felt a little bit different in camp, trying to find that continuity on the offensive line.
I wouldn't say a different year by any means, because, every year you've got guys coming in fighting for spots, playing different spots, rolling in different locations and things like that. So I don't think it's any different. You just got to make the most out of the reps that you get where you get them, to try and secure that role as a starter from week one.
And, of course, not Coach Harbaugh talking about that. But, again, that's guys like Ben Cleveland, Pat McCarry. Those guys are going to have opportunities. Of course, the youngsters, Voorhees, Rosengarten. Voorhees is the guy to watch. Before he tore up the knee in that last year at USC, he was an absolute stud. If he's healthy and ready to go, he's a name you're going to see on this offensive line, I think, quickly here in Baltimore. Coming up, we'll set you up with the keys to the game. We'll do that next. Counting you down to kickoff, it's the Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Coming up in the lid lifter of the preseason right here on the Ravens Radio Network.
Coming up, we get you ready for kickoff of today's game. This is the Ravens Game Day Network.
Wawa hoagies are a winning pick for game day. Every hoagie is built to order with the ingredients you crave. Choose your favorite, like a toasty cheesesteak, meatball, or Italian. There's a hoagie for every mood and every appetite. Order ahead for pickup or delivery on the Wawa app. Planning for the game? Wawa Catering has you covered. Make your game day a winner with Wawa hoagies, snacks, and drinks. Order ahead at wawacatering.com. Wawa is the official hoagie of the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens fans, have you been injured in a car accident? Your official injury lawyers at Rice Murtha are here to help. I'm attorney Randolph Rice, and our team of experienced injury lawyers fight to score big for you. Don't fumble your case. Hire the official injury lawyers at Rice Murtha to get the compensation you deserve. Rice Murtha will tackle the insurance companies and score touchdowns for you. Call the winning team at Rice Murtha at 410 Rice Law or visit 410ricelaw.com. Rice Murtha, your official injury lawyers. Go Ravens.
At Leidos, a brilliant mind is smart, but a brilliant team is smarter. A ship that finds enemy subs is smart, but an autonomous fleet, that's smarter. Defending against cyber attacks? Smart. Stopping attacks before they start? Smarter. And using AI tools is smart, but integrating trusted mission AI into your technology is smarter. We're not just making technology solutions in national security and health. We're making smart smarter. Leidos.
When you go to the movies, you eat corn. When you want a sweet treat on a stick, you have a popsicle. And when you want to have fun, you play new cash from the Maryland Lottery. There are 4 cash drawings a day. For each drawing, you just pick a number from 1 to 15 for a chance to win up to $2,500. Put a little in your day. Go to any Maryland Lottery retailer and say, "Cash please." And if your sound effect isn't working that day, just say, "Cash pop please." And please play responsibly.
Brought to you by Wise Markets. Hey, football fans, Wise Markets has everything to make your tailgate party a game changer.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
This is Justin Tucker on the flagship station of the Baltimore Ravens, 98 Rock.
It's time to get ready for kickoff on the Ravens Game Day Network.
Ravens fans, visit BaltimoreRavens.com to enter for a chance to become the Southwest Airlines captain of the game. You could win tickets to a 2024 Ravens home game, custom jersey, and Southwest Airlines rapid rewards, bonus points, and more. Just go to BaltimoreRavens.com. Look, keys to the game. Yes, keys in a preseason game. Health. Okay? Get everybody out of this game as healthy as possible. While we know the starters are sitting, what we do realize is there are 90 guys that are on this roster right now. We know 37 will at some point be looking for a job somewhere else. But this is an opportunity for those 37 and others to make a bid to be a part of this 2024 Baltimore Ravens team. And that is what you will see during the course of these upcoming 3 games here in the preseason. look, Baltimore makes, John Harbaugh makes no bones about it, especially after that Dobbins injury a couple of seasons ago. Right now, there's just no need to put proven football players out on the football field during these preseason games and risk injury during the preseason. Will you see some guys that will play in the preseason? Of course. I mean, you got to put enough guys out here to play a competitive football game coming up tonight. But in the end, the biggest thing is to just come out of this thing healthy. And just like we were talking about the new kickoff rule, little things like that tonight, for Zach Orr, calling defensive plays in a game situation for the first time. Granted, he won't have Roquan Smith out there, but for him, this is his first opportunity to call plays on live time and get things done and help him get that process going and get more timely and efficient at it. So come the regular season, he's got it down to a science. Our keys to the game are brought to you by our friends at Coppin State. Coming up, send you out to M&T Bank Stadium to Jerry Sandusky and Rod Woodson for another season of Baltimore Ravens football coming up next right here on the Ravens Radio Network.
Countdown to Kickoff is presented by Toyota. RAV4 is the official SUV of the Baltimore Ravens. Kickoff is next on the Ravens Game Day Network.
This has been Countdown to Kickoff on the Ravens Game Day Network. Brought to you by
Toyota. At Toyota, 3 iconic Toyotas are completely redesigned and hotter than ever. Camry, America's favorite car. Tacoma, the adventure truck. And Land Cruiser, the off-road legend, is back. Morgan State University, by Maryland's preeminent public urban research university. Morgan State University. Rice Murtha Pesaurus. Best advice, call Rice, your official injury lawyers. Rice Murtha Pesaurus.
Do you want to tackle COVID this season? Ask your pharmacist or doctor about how a non-mRNA vaccine can help. Ravens Radio is brought to you in part by Novavax, your local vaccine company, and a proud partner of.
This is the online stream for 98 Rock WIYY FM. If you are receiving this audio while trying to listen to Baltimore Ravens football, you may be listening on a third-party device which is not allowed to.
Book your appointment. Go to groundworks.com.
Well, that's one way to keep
this audio while
healthy.
Yeah. Lock them up.
So that was my X factor for the game.
This is the online stream for 98 Rock WIYY FM. If you are
dine at award-winning restaurants at Parks Casino, the Grill Steakhouse, the Bamboo Noodle House, Liberty Bell Gastropub, the Beer Garden. ParksCasino.com. You must be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Referee officials. The officials are Cleet Blakeman. He's the referee. The umpire, Scott Campbell. The down judge, Dana McKenzie. Line judge, Julian Mapp. Back judge, Jonah Monroe. Field judge, Karina Tovar. Side judge, James Coleman. And the replay official, Chad Adams. Now, Professor Quick is going to explain to you in 35 words or less the new kickoff rule. How's it work?
Well, there's so many different elements to the new kickoff rule. I think we'll have to explain them as the night goes on. But the main thing is there's a landing zone now for the football. It's from the 20 down to the goal line. And that's preferably where you want your kickoff, your kicker, to kick the ball into that area.
Because if it goes into the end zone, it doesn't come out to the 25. It comes out to the 35.
And if it goes out of bounds, then it's going to come out to the 40.
And nobody can move. Right. Until the ball is hitting the ground or touched by a receiver. All right. With all that on your minds, we'll be back with the opening kickoff on the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Hey, Eagles fans, what's better than the speed and reliability of Fios Home Internet? Getting a $200 Verizon gift card on them when you switch to a Fios 1 gig plan, which includes a 4-year price guarantee. So head to your local Verizon store for details on this exclusive in-store offer. Offer ends 8/31/24. Must maintain Fios service in good standing for 65 days and register for gift card per offer terms. One offer per eligible Verizon account. See store for details.
Eagles. Hey, it's Joe DeCamera. Right now, stop by United Tire and say you want to trade in your tires, and you'll get $100 off 4 new tires. No promo code needed. And you'll get United Tire's no-fault road hazard coverage for free. That includes free maintenance like rotations, flat repairs, and more. That's 2 amazing deals. Nobody beats United. All other promotions apply, like manufacturer rebates. United Tire completes for you. Go to UnitedTire.com to find the locally owned United Tire location nearest you. That's UnitedTire.com. Don't drive alone. Drive United.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. See for yourself when you sign up today, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets, plus 50 spins when you bet just $5. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus, must be present in Pennsylvania. New customers only. $10 minimum deposit required. Returns exclude bonus bet wager. Time limits, restrictions, and terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Jonathan Cans, third-generation owner of Marvin E. Cans Heating and Air Conditioning. Have you recently had an HVAC tech at your home to fix your unit and he wanted to sell you all types of upgrades? Look, if your AC unit is acting unruly this summer and needs to be fixed, we'll send out one of our technicians to do one thing: fix your AC. And if we do think you need a new one, we'll have one of our factory-trained install teams put in a new state-of-the-art train cooling system to keep you cool. Visit us at marvinecans.com. That's marvinecans.com.
The Birds are back. We'll talk about this game Monday, the WIP afternoon show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz, 2 to 6.
The national anthem, performed by Jamie Savall. The national anthem was written in Baltimore by Francis Scott Key and performed right here by Jamie Savall. Well, Mike, now that we've mixed everybody up about the kickoff, there are some other things to talk about, and the biggest addition to the Eagles' offense, you'd have to say, is Saquon Barkley, and the biggest addition to the Ravens' offense is former Tennessee Titan Derrick Henry.
Yeah, the 2 best running backs to come into free agency this year, and fortunately for the Eagles, they're able to sign Saquon Barkley, and when you pair him in this Kellen Moore's offense, I just think it becomes so dynamic, all of the things that they're going to be able to do. It's going to be so difficult to figure out a way to, in my mind, stop this offense because it's so multiple, because of all of the motions and all of the things that they're now able to do. And Saquon, being a guy who can really pass protect, really helps the passing game. You don't have to have your guy go out and bring in a pass receiver in the passing game.
Now he's a 3-down
because
back.
He can do everything. He does a little bit of everything, and he does it well.
Yeah, he is tough. The big thing, if he is healthy, he's going to make a big impact on this team if he stays healthy. All right, the Eagles wearing their white jerseys and their white pants tonight, and the Ravens wearing their white pants and their purple jerseys.
Well, you mentioned the addition of the 2 new coordinators for this team, and I just think that they're going to be huge in the success of the team this year.
Field, Mike, needs some work.
Baltimore, are you ready?
All right.
Milton Williams goes out as one of the captains along with Reed Blankenship.
The Ravens won the coin toss and they deferred, so the Eagles will be on offense first.
I don't think Jordan Davis is playing, but he does go out as one of the captains.
This game is rather sparsely attended. Those sections are filled in. I'd say the stadium's probably about 40% filled at best. Now this could be interesting to watch them line up for this kickoff. The Eagles are the return team, and coming back to return.
It's so different. It was basically adopted from the XFL.
We have Isaiah Rodgers and Kenny Gainwell. Now the Eagles The receiving team are lining up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles won the toss, now we're told. And they elected to receive. Okay. And the Ravens, who are the defenders, are lining up on the 40-yard line.
So now both teams on kickoffs, they're only 5 yards apart. And the league came to this conclusion because it eliminates those big collisions when guys are 40 yards apart and they're running full speed and colliding into one another, cutting down on a lot of the injuries. That's the reason for that.
Actually, 7 Eagles are lined up at the 35 and 2 just behind them. And then there's 2 return men. Here is the kickoff, and it is going to be fielded and downed in the end zone. So the Eagles are going, it's Gainwell who catches it in the end zone. I can't imagine that's what they wanted to do because that ball is supposed to come out to the 35-yard line.
Again, adopted from the XFL, and it's the way for 2 things. They want to make sure that they're getting more returns. The return game was somewhere in the 22% range last season, so they want the returns up from that 22%. But they also want to cut down on injuries. When it goes into the end zone down, it comes out to the 30-yard line.
To the 30. All right, Kenny Pickett. Eagles quarterback Kenny Pickett, backup quarterback in the backfield. He's got Gainwell to the left. He screens out to Britton Covey, and Britton Covey comes across the 35 up to the 36 and picks up 6 yards on the carry.
We get our first real live action football. Britt Covey on the little bubble screen to the outside. He gets a really good block from Johnny Wilson.
It'll be 2nd down and 4. You know how much I like Britton Covey, but he has been very impressive at training camp. Now John Ross splits wide to the far side of the field. Johnny Wilson in the slot. Slot to the near side with Gainwell now wide. Empty backfield. Over the middle comes the pass, and the Eagles have a 1st down as it is connected right over the middle. Perfect pass for a 7-yard gain to Johnny Wilson. His first reception as an Eagle. Of course, statistically, it will never hold up because that begins with the regular season.
Yeah, but we see Johnny Wilson against another team other than the team he's been playing against all summer in training camp, and he finds an open spot in that zone, and he picks up a 1st down.
3 receivers. Eagles 1st and 10 up at their own 43. On 1st down, it is Pickett giving off to Gainwell, who blasts up the middle across midfield and then is thrown down at the 49-yard line of the Ravens.
Yeah, this is really well done. Perfectly executed up front by the bigs. Springing Kenny Gainwell on that inside zone run.
Kenny Pickett, of course, in a trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers came here. Kenny Pickett was an outstanding player at the University of Pittsburgh. Grew up an Eagles fan in New Jersey. 3 receivers, slot to the near side. It is Covey in the slot. Gainwell to the left of Pickett. Pickett again gives off to Gainwell. And again, Gainwell with an impressive run and another Eagles 1st down. He picked up some yards there, that time 4 yards before he's brought down by Washington. That'll be 1st and 10 Eagles, the ball on the 44. We've played just over 2 minutes here in the opening quarter. Boy, it feels great to be back. Slot to the near side this time with Covey inside the slot. Again, a shotgun. Pickett. Gainwell to his left. Penalty flag this time, and it might be a delay. No, they're saying motion. They're saying illegal procedure on the Eagles. I didn't see where it came from.
Yeah, that was the left tackle, Fred Johnson.
Yeah,
he had a little rock step right before the quarterback went through his cadence.
So it'll be 1st and 15. You don't hear the name Fred Johnson a lot, but I do know this. Jeff Stoutland is impressed with him.
Fred Johnson played every game last year. He didn't start any, but he played 16 games.
On 1st down, Pickett goes back. He lets it fly, and it is incomplete. Intended for Johnny Wilson on the far side of the field, and it was broken up by the rookie Nate Wiggins. He's their first draft choice. Good play by Wiggins.
Yeah, and you see why Wiggins was a first-round draft pick. Just very tight coverage, sticky on the outside. He was in a position to defend the deep ball as well as coming back planting his feet and making a stop on the throw to the outside.
It is 2nd down and 15 from the 49 of the Ravens. Pickett in the gun with Gainwell to his right, slot to the near side, Wilson to the far side. Pickett hands it off. No, he fakes. He dumps it off instead to Calcaterra, and Calcaterra weaves his way close to the 40-yard line.
See, that's the screen that we're going to watch Dallas Goedert get a lot this season. Calcaterra does a nice job here, but when you have Dallas Goedert in this position with the screen, Dallas Goedert makes a lot out of this play. Really nice job of being patient by Calcaterra, holding up his block and then slipping behind the block, executing the screen.
3rd year for Calcaterra.
He's a nice player.
3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. Pickett in the gun. 3 receivers to the near side. Gainwell to the right of Pickett, who takes his drop. He steps up. He looks. He's going deep down the far side of the field, and it is incomplete. Trying to get it down to John Ross, running along the right sideline. Nate Wiggins was there in coverage.
And see, what Aaron Moorhead would tell Ross, like, when you get in that position and you can see, when you're the receiver, you can see that ball is underthrown. You slow down and let that defender
This is the online stream
There's
for
a possibility that you'll get the flag on that defender.
So the Eagles have a 4th and 8 in plus territory at the Baltimore 42, and they are going for it. Slot to the near side. Shotgun. Gainwell to the right of Pickett. Pickett's back.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
He dashes out. He looks. He fires on the run, and it is incomplete again. This time it was intended for Joseph Nada.
Yeah,
and broken up by Wiggins again.
Timing's a little bit off. I don't know if they want to keep throwing at that Wiggins kid on the left cornerback side because
this is the online stream for 98 Rock WIYY.
With the score, 0-0 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
The Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, or the new Civic Hybrid. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid Brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers
This is
can
the
get a
online stream for 98 Rock WIY
Accord Hybrid, or at 4.9% APR on a 2025 CR-V Hybrid or Civic Sedan Hybrid.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Pennsylvanians are creating their own soundtrack thanks to PA Lottery Scratch-Off's Excitement's back. Pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters, no matter your choice, scratching's always in order. With big top prizes and second chance drawings, thrills await. They're out there calling. If it's excitement you seek and you're looking for action, play the PA Lottery. And keep on scratching. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
Watching our birds with the family is tradition. And so is saving money on air conditioning bills. Call CNC Heating and Air Conditioning, your local York certified comfort experts. CNC will have your HVAC system running cool and efficiently all summer long. 0% financing options are available. Plus, CNC's clock never expires. We're there for you 24/7, so don't sweat this football season. Schedule an estimate today at cc-hvac.com.
Hey, Joe DeCamera here. Isn't it time to invest in yourself? Well, how about this? Start a PI Dental Center with decades of experience in complex dental treatment, and I've been a patient of PI Dental for 20 years. Dr. Glenn Wolfinger and Dr. Robert Slough, they're board-certified prosthodontists. They specialize in the restoration and replacement of teeth, and PI Dental Center are the originators of the teeth in a day. It's a revolutionary treatment that delivers fixed teeth and implants placed for a dramatic transformation in a mere one day. So visit PIDentalCenter.com. That's PIDentalCenter.com to request your new patient evaluation.
We're recapping Eagles-Ravens Monday from 10 to 2. Hugh Douglas and Joe Giglio on 94 WIP.
The Ravens take over on downs. 1st and 10. They have the football at their own 42-yard line. Well, Josh Johnson is the quarterback against the entire first-unit Eagles defense.
Yeah, Vic Fangio gets his wish. He's got his guys out there on defense.
He does. On 1st down, the give goes inside, and there is nothing there as Wright starts and now breaks a tackle and comes plowing down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. Owen Wright out of Monmouth.
And it goes right through the teeth of this Eagles defense where they're supposed to be their strongest because the center gets a really nice double team. The center and left guard, they get a really nice double team in the middle of this Eagles defense. springing the running back.
It's a 1st and 10. The ball now at the Eagles' 46. Johnson in the gun. Motion to the near side of the field. Johnson goes back, looks left, fires left to a wide open receiver, and coming across the 30 again is Owen Wright, who flared out of the backfield, and there were no Eagles in that area to cover the running back.
Yeah, this is a blown assignment, and this is exactly why Vic Fangio wants to get his guys on the field and playing. You see the young cornerback, he's playing man coverage, and then everyone else seems to be playing zone coverage.
Josh Johnson under center this time. Single setback. Owen Wright. Motion to the far side of the field. Eagles jumping around on defense. Ball at the Eagles 30. This time the handoff to Wright, and this time Wright gets very little. Maybe a yard, where he's brought down by Milton Williams. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Milton Williams gets there first, but you watch the linebacker, Devin White, and we want to see a lot of him. He comes in and he cleans it up.
Early part of his career at Tampa Bay was outstanding, and then he kind of leveled off in the last few years. Owen Wright stays in. Shotgun. Slots to either side. Wright in motion from right to left. Empty backfield as Josh Johnson goes into a long count. Johnson still calling for the football. Now he takes the snap. He backs up. He fires over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was thrown behind Washington.
Yeah, and Josh Johnson taking his time right there because he can see that Fangio's dialing up pressure. He's watching these guys at the second level. He knows coming off of his right side, he's got an extra guy. That ball has to come out.
It'll be 3rd down and 10. Ball in the Eagles' 29. Now, draft choice. Rashida Lee in the backfield to the left of Johnson. Johnson drops, steadies, looks, fires. It's almost picked off. Should have been picked off by the number 1 draft choice, Quinyon Mitchell. He broke up the play, just couldn't bring it in. He had a lot of interceptions at Toledo.
Yeah, and you see just how instinctive he is right here. He doesn't back out very far. He knows that ball has to come out. He's got eyes on the receiver and on the quarterback. He drives on the throw. It's low, but he's just not able to scoop it up.
So in for a 46-yard field goal attempt is the most accurate kicker in NFL history, Justin Tucker. Career-wise, he has converted 90+% of his field goals. And this one is away, and this one is good, and the Ravens take a 3-0 lead. Timeout on the field with the score. Baltimore 3, Eagles nothing. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Jan from Toyota here. At Toyota's National Sales Event, there's still time to squeeze more fun out of summer with a new Camry, RAV4, Corolla, and more. So go on, squeeze your extended family into a Highlander for a family reunion.
Everybody in. Tammy, Teddy, Toady, Tommy, Toby, Terry. Wait, where's Rex?
Or stop for some fresh squeezed lemonade in a Prius.
Ooh, how much?
$15. Okay, now that's a squeeze.
Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends September 3rd. Toyota, let's go places.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
Hi, it's Merrill. Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa is here to help you distress after the game. Visit them to restore, relax, or refresh with a much-needed massage or facial for an introductory price starting at just $79.95. They offer an abundance of facial and massage services. Visit any one of their 60 spas in Delaware, South Jersey, and Philadelphia, including the Lehigh Valley, or go to handandstone.com. Restrictions apply. See spa for details.
You expect your home to protect everything you love, but you don't expect the ways water is breaking down your basement and damaging your home. Mold, cracks, and of course visible water are just a few signs your basement is compromised. But there's one way to get answers to all your concerns. A free home inspection from Groundworks. We put water back in its place. BQ Basements and Concrete is now Groundworks. Go to groundworks.com now. License number PA 158514.
This is Eagles football. Sport Radio 94 WIP.
Award-winning restaurant, Parks Casino, Parks Grill, Steakhouse, Bamboo Noodle House, Liberty Bell Gastropub and Beer Garden. ParksCasino.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER. Once again, Ravens kicking off. Let's see if they hit the end zone again, because if they do, it comes out to the 30. They have all 10 men along the 40-yard line. The Eagles have 7 men along the 35 and 2 hanging back 5 yards. Here's the kickoff. It's taken by Gainwell, and Gainwell is cartwheeled as he comes up to the 25-yard line. See, when you have this kind of formation, it's going to be tough to gain yardage, have a big return, because you don't have the momentum, and you have that cluster of players all downfield. They're all in plus territory.
Well, here's what's happening. We're going to see just plain vanilla on the kickoffs as the preseason progresses. But when you get into the regular season, you're going to see more of the double teams, of the cross-blocking, and creating a play out of this kick return.
1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 25-yard line. Gainwell, the back, takes the handoff, pushes off right tackle, and picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Brought down on the play by Ross.
So if you watch on the returns now, the guy that's lined up at number 5, he's going to block number 5. The guy at 4, he's going to block 4, 3, and they're just not going to show you any of the details of the things that they want to do once the season begins.
John Ross out to the far side, 3 receivers, including Covey to the near side of the field. It is 2nd and 7. Pickett takes the snap. Pickett fires out to Covey in the slot, breaks a tackle, cuts inside, takes it up to the 35-yard line, close to a 1st down. He may have it. Some nice movement by Britton Covey. He moves the chain.
Listen, I have to admit, I'm starting to come around to your thinking that Britton Covey can actually play in the offense.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been hesitant, but after watching him this training camp, I'm starting to come around to the way you think.
I just love the way he moves. He's just so quick. In the gun again, Pickett on 1st down. Pickett right back to Gainwell, off left tackle, and he slashes across the 40 up to the 43.
I loved his patience. You know, he understands if he's not hasty through the hole, he gets it, little jump step, gets to his left, and that's where the opening is, and he takes advantage.
It is 2nd down and 3, picked up 7, and the Eagles go with trips right. Gainwell, 4 carries, 23 yards. Pickett in the gun. Pickett with Shipley to his left. Pickett gives it off to Shipley, and Shipley has a 1st down. First carry for the rookie from Clemson, Will Shipley.
Yeah, he's looked really good in camp. Probably his biggest issue is pass protection, and once he's seasoned enough that he's able to be a little more stout in pass protection, then you can do a lot of things with Will Shipley.
Do you know in 4 years at Clemson, he never got a B? I heard you never got a B at North Carolina State.
You're right. I never got a B either.
This time it goes to Shipley again, and he wiggles forward close to midfield. 6:52 to go in the opening quarter, 3-0 Ravens.
On the initial drive, the Eagles moved the ball really well, but they threw it 3 times out at the rookie Nate Wiggins, the cornerback on the left side, and he denied them 3 times in a row, and they got nothing out of it.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. Shipley stays in to the left of Pickett. Slot to the far side. Covey, the wide man. Wiggins broke up everything thrown in that direction. Now Covey comes in motion. Back goes Pickett. He fires, and it is complete this time. He throws it perfectly to John Ross, and they pick up a 1st down. Taken down by Nate Wiggins, but that time John Ross had his way, and a fine throw by Pickett.
Yeah, that's a really good throw, but you see the difference in the speed getting in and out of the cut by John Ross, and that is the difference. He has that ability to push Wiggins off a little bit more, and then that ability to stop and break away from him, creating the separation.
1st and 10 at the Ravens 45. 3 receivers to the near side. Again, it is a running play, and up the middle goes Shipley. Shipley straight ahead. You know what I like? He does a lot of young runners. They spend a lot of time going east and
Dancing.
west. He's going north and south. He takes it, finds a hole, and just bolts through.
Well, he's got to go over and answer to Jamal Singleton, the running backs coach, if it's not done that way.
John Ross out to the far side of the field. And the gun is Pickett, slot to the near side of the field. This time it goes again to Shipley with meager success as he comes across the 35-yard line and runs into Adarius Washington. That'll put the Eagles in a 3rd down and 2. Eagles running the ball well. First game action of the preseason. Good to see. Very comfortable night here in Baltimore. Pickett in the gun again. Slot to the near side of the field. Wing to the far side. Double tight end. This time handoff goes inside, and plowing up the middle again is Shipley. I think he has it. I think he picked it up. Shipley getting a lot of work tonight.
Well, Kenny Pickett thinks he picked it up. He's pointing first down. And you're getting the big guys a lot of work, a lot of exercise in the run game, and they're showing that they can move people off of the ball. It was Tyler Steen that time. A fantastic job of moving the line of scrimmage forward.
Tyler Steen fighting for a starting job at guard with Mekhi Becton. It is 1st and 10. Ball on the 32. On first down, pass over the middle and complete on a quick slant to Grant Calcaterra, and Pickett is right on target. Pickett, I like the way Pickett's throwing the football.
Well, I like the way they're mixing up the plays. The run and pass, they're looking so similar. That pass play looked just like the run that they ran earlier with the little outside run, but he pulls it out of the belly of the running back and then hits the tight end.
3-0 Baltimore with 3.5 to go in the opening quarter. This time, it is Lou Nichols in the game. And the handoff this time goes to Nichols. Picks up very little. Brought down by Adarius Washington. It'll be 2nd down. Let's see where they spotted.
They'll run that same type of inside zone to Lou Nichols, but you've got pass routes coming off of that, and they're the big guys, the linemen, they're blocking run, but he'll pull it out and zip a quick pass into one of his targets on the outside.
They only needed 3 and they picked it up. Shipley back in. Double tight end. Slot to the near side of the field. Shotgun for Pickett. Shipley moves from his right to his left. This time, Pickett looks, fires, complete, inside the 25-yard line, inside the 15, and down to the 13 goes John Ross. The Eagles are in the Deborah Heart and Lung Center red zone, which means a $100 donation to the Deborah Hospital Foundation. Armour Davis made the stop. John Ross that time with the 2nd reception. John Ross, when he came out of Washington back in 2017, he broke the combine record for the 40-yard dash with a 4.22.
Yep.
Eagles go with double tight ends. Slot to the far side of the field. Pickett in the gun. Pickett this time takes a high snap, hands it off to Shipley, and Shipley goes off left tackle for a few. We have 1:46 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 3-0 Ravens.
But the previous pass to Ross was an outside zone fake, and bang, hits Ross. Now they run the inside zone. And off of that play, you're going to see those little quick passes off of that as well. When they're able to get those linebackers to step up, when they're able to get those little throwing lanes, they're taking advantage of it.
They go trips right. The 14th play of this drive. 1st and 10. Ball at the 10. This time, the handoff again to Shipley. And Shipley takes it down close to the 5. Boy, I like the way he explodes the second he picks up the ball. The second he's handed the ball, he just leans forward. He has that good lean. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6.
But Shipley, just like Kenny Gainwell, they understand the blocking scheme, and they understand you don't just take the football and you hit full speed right away. You have to pick your spot.
2nd and goal, and this time Pickett is under center, double tight end. Shipley behind him. The official holding things up.
Nick Sirianni wanted a timeout.
They'll take a timeout.
Yeah.
Okay, Eagles using their first timeout. Timeout on the field with the score 3-0 Ravens on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Hi, this is Joe Mederchik, PNC Bank Regional President. People ask us, is PNC just a boring bank? Well, that depends. Is starting a business boring, or being the first person in your family to go to college? For nearly 160 years, we've done the hard and occasionally boring work of banking to deliver brilliant results to our clients. To see what boring banking can do for you, stop into any of our local branches right here in the greater Philadelphia community. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
For some jobs around the house, it's okay to do it yourself. For others, not so much. Like your water heater. Replacing a water heater should only be done by a plumbing professional who can provide a safe installation for you and your family. For a long-lasting, reliable water heater, ask your pro about Bradford White. How you heat your water matters, and Bradford White water heaters are built to be the best for years of dependable service. To learn more and find an installation pro near you, visit BradfordWhite.com.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. See for yourself when you sign up today, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets, plus 50 spins when you bet just $5. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus, must be present in Pennsylvania. New customers only. $10 minimum deposit required. Returns exclude bonus bet wager. Time limits, restrictions, and terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Day and night, PGW puts our energy into keeping you safe at home. PGW's 24/7 safety monitoring, infrastructure upgrades, and industry expertise help to deliver the essential energy you rely on and trust. And every mile of infrastructure we upgrade keeps energy delivery in Philadelphia more clean and more affordable. When you see us in your neighborhood, we're working harder than ever to stay on schedule and continue the work of keeping you safe at home. Remember, natural gas smells on purpose. Smell us? Tell us. PGW.
Breaking down Eagles-Ravens Monday on the afternoon show, 2 to 6 on WIP.
Watch the Eagles season opener at Lincoln Financial Field at the season kickoff watch party presented by Bud Light on September 6th. Tickets available now at PhiladelphiaEagles.com/watch party. That's the Eagles and the Packers from Brazil. All right, the Eagles right now have a 2nd down and goal from the 7.
Second down and goal, Philadelphia from the Baltimore 7-yard line.
Shipley, the single setback. Under center is Pickett. Pickett rolls, looks, throws, caught, touchdown, Shipley.
So well done. This is so well executed. It's a perfect play call by Kellen Moore in this situation, but the execution flawless.
Absolutely.
You know, you get a defender to fall down in the back of the end zone, and that didn't help. Eddie Jackson, their safety, somehow loses his footing, and Shipley gets out into the flat and makes it very easy for his quarterback.
He did. Here is Jake Elliott for the extra point. Let me tell you something. You're looking tonight at the 2 best kickers in the National Football League with Justin Tucker and Jake Elliott. And the extra point is no good.
Nope.
No good. That's rarity. You will rarely see that.
I think you jinxed him.
I did. That touchdown, by the way, brought to you by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 6, the Ravens 3. Might as well get the missed extra point out of the way because Jake isn't going to miss very many. On the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
If you're in the restaurant, hospitality, or casino business and your point of sale system isn't helping you sell more, earn more, or work less, you need to talk to my friends at PDQ Signature Systems. PDQ has everything you need for success, including enhanced mobile reporting, direct integration to delivery apps, 24/7 customer service, and so much more. Whether you have a single location restaurant or thousands of locations, Joe Flynn and his team at PDQ can help. Visit pdqpos.com.
Hey, Eagles fans, what's better than the speed and reliability of Fios Home Internet? Getting a $200 Verizon gift card on them when you switch to a Fios 1 gig plan, which includes a 4-year price guarantee. So head to your local Verizon store for details on this exclusive in-store offer. Offer ends 8/31/24. Must maintain Fios service in good standing for 65 days and register for gift card per offer terms. One offer per eligible Verizon account. See store for details.
This is Rhea Hughes, and people are talking about Window Nation. One happy customer said, "We couldn't be happier. This was a great experience." Window Nation is about value, and this August, they're giving you a great value during their anniversary sale. Buy 2 windows and get 2 free. There's no limit to how much you could save. Plus, pay nothing for 24 months. Act now and get an extra $250 credit. Hurry, sale ends August 31st, so schedule a fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90NATION or WindowNation.com.
It's that time of year again. First day of the fall semester at Truck U. Truck University at Dell Chevrolet. We guarantee no one else can truck harder or longer than Jack Dell and Dell Chevrolet. Buy with no money down and low APR financing every day at Dell Chevrolet. Located on Route 30 in Paoli. If you're worried you're going to pay too much for your next car or truck, you don't know Jack. Online at DellChevrolet.com. Se habla español.
Jack, sell them for less.
Reacting to the Eagles' first preseason game Monday on the morning show, 6 to 10 on WIP.
Now we're going to see the Eagles kicking off. And Jake Elliott kicks it, and it is fielded by Ali, who comes to the 10. The 15 leaps over a man, comes across the 25-30. He fumbles the football, and the Eagles say they have it. Let's see.
Well, he certainly fumbles.
He sure does.
But you see that crease that he got?
He did.
It looks like he's going to take this thing all the way back, and suddenly he gets upended.
Football came loose. Drive of the game, by the way, sponsored by Nissan. And Nissan, they make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com.
And that drive was a 15-play drive by the Eagles that consumed 8 minutes and 50 seconds. So
but Baltimore does recover the fumble. So they have the football up at the 36-yard line. So that's a pretty good return. The fumble wasn't wonderful, but they were lucky. They kept it. Owen Wright in the backfield. Johnson hands off to Wright. He comes up the middle. Too much room. By the way, Josh Johnson, the last time we saw him was after Brock Purdy went down in the NFC Championship game 2 years ago. And he couldn't find the light of day. He couldn't do anything right. The Eagles killed San Francisco in that game to go to the Super Bowl. It is 2nd down and 5.
The end of the first quarter.
And the first quarter has come to an end. On the Eagles radio network, end of the first quarter, the score. The Eagles 6, the Ravens 3. On the Eagles radio network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Kick off game day the right way this season with Hers, the snack that's rooted in Philly. They've been a hometown favorite for nearly 8 decades and counting. So when you say their first team all flavor, you can taste it. Hers runs a deep roster of unbelievable flavors like zesty, sour cream and onion, sweet and smoky honey barbecue, and slightly spicy jalapeno kettle chips. So next Birds game, you can't help but go for 2. Bags, that is. Hers, rooted in flavor.
Carrier has the home comfort you need and financing options to fit any budget. Right now, you can enjoy 60 months financing on a new home comfort system. Turn to your local Carrier dealer for efficient heating and cooling performance, healthier indoor air, and convenient monthly payments for qualified buyers. Visit NoPayCarrier.com. That's NoPayCarrier.com. Carrier. Turn to the experts.
You've got to watch your NFL team every Sunday, and Verizon's got you covered for all your team's out-of-market games every Sunday afternoon.
Come on!
From kickoff to sign-off, from first downs and touchdowns to turnovers and overturned plays.
After review, the pass was incomplete.
Nice! Let's go!
This season, win every Sunday with Verizon. Get a great deal on NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV and a new phone. Excludes digital-only games. Terms and embargoes apply.
For over 150 years, the bricklayers and allied craft workers Local 1 of Pennsylvania and Delaware have helped build this city of brotherly love, one brick, one stone, and one tile at a time. Whether it's the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, Lincoln Financial Field, Citizens Bank, or the row homes in Manayunk, Local 1 has been the trusted home team you can count on. So for your next project, trust Dennis Pagliotti and his team at Local 1 of Pennsylvania and Delaware. Visit them at bac-1.org.
The Eagles play here. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
2nd and 5 for the Ravens as the second quarter begins with the Eagles ahead 6-3. 1st and 10 Ravens up at their own 41. Wright remains in. Wing to the far side of the field. Johnson looks downfield, lets it fly, and completes it on a slant down at the Eagles' 40-yard line. Boy, he threw that one well and caught his receiver, Keith Kirkwood, in stride. Keith Kirkwood, who spent his first college year at Hawaii and then finished at Temple and then played for the Saints. The receiver right there, big pass play, too much they gave up, 19 yards. And just like that, the Ravens are down at the Eagles' 40. This time, slot 3 receivers out to the far side. Johnson in the gun. He looks right. He fires right. Again, he completes the pass, but the Eagles are right there to surround the receiver, Tylan Wallace, hold him to a pickup of 8. Still too many yards given up. Johnson threw that well.
Yeah, and the big problem with this Eagles defense last year was that. Too many teams throwing the football against his secondary, and back-to-back passes now, the Ravens finding success.
In the gun again, Johnson. Right, the single setback. Trips left. Motion, right. Comes to the right side of Johnson. Now the Ravens jump off sides, and that will cost them 5 yards. Instead of 2nd and 2, it will be 2nd and 7.
Offense number 77.
Tonight's stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Kenny Pickett, 8 of 11 for 59 yards in that touchdown. Kenny Gainwell, 4 carries for 23 yards. Shipley, 7 for 23 yards. Ross had 2 receptions for 18.
Reception.
Yep.
All right, 2nd down and 8. In the gun again is Josh Johnson. Johnson backpedals, sets up, lets it fly, and it is complete on the far sideline to Tylan Wallace. I don't know how he came back and caught that. That ball was inches from the ground, but he made it for an 18-yard reception, and the Eagles' secondary does not look good right now.
No, it does not, and it's really a great adjustment on the outside. Keely Ringo is running stride for stride.
1st and 10, the handoff goes inside. Not much there for Owen Wright.
But it was really the adjustment that makes that play. It's a back shoulder, or actually I think the ball was just underthrown, and Wallace, an outstanding job of coming back and making the reception.
2nd and 8 for the Ravens on the Eagles 17. Eagles lead 6-3. Rashid Ali in the game. Johnson in the gun. Slot to the near side of the field. Johnson puts a man in motion. Johnson takes the snap. He backpedals. He's being chased. He starts to run. Heads for the outside. Turns the corner. Has a first down. Run out of bounds inside the 10. Being chased on the play by Jalix Hunt. Play picked up 9 yards.
Yeah, and it's really smart quarterback play. When he climbs the pocket, Johnson, he sees that there's no one in white shirt out to his outside, to the right side, and he just takes advantage, getting his team closer.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Ravens at the 8. We've played 3 minutes in the second quarter. Under center this time is Johnson. Right behind him. This time, Handoff to Wright, and he's tackled after a couple of yards. Good tackle. Wright was hit, brought down inside the 5.
Some of the same issues that this defense had last year we're seeing in the passing game, and I know that that's what Vic Fangio wants to see. He wants to have reasons to coach these guys up, reasons to make these guys understand the importance of what he's teaching them, and when you throw the ball against them, that gives him that power.
Ali in the backfield. Motion to the far side of the field. Back goes Johnson. He's looking for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. He was looking for Kirkwood, and it was broken up by Keely Ringo.
That's a great job by Ringo. Ringo is a big, strong guy. So when he's able to get his hands in there, and when he's able to get step for step with the receiver, he is going to dislodge the football.
You know, he really had to get in there because that ball was well thrown, and it was right on target for Kirkwood. Again, back goes Johnson. He's going to keep it and run, but he can't get to the goal line. He was looking, and it was Zach Bourne that time who stepped forward and saved a touchdown.
Yeah, and this is much better, and it's what you want to see out of the back end, forcing the quarterback to pull the football down and try and make a play. If you look across the back, wherever there's a Ravens jersey, there's a white jersey plastered to it.
I'm surprised. 4th and goal from the 3 on a preseason game, and John Harbaugh says we're going to try to tie the game with a chip shot field goal. 22-yard field goal. It's up, it's good, and we're tied at 6 apiece. Wouldn't you think that Harbaugh in this kind of game would try to score from the 3?
I don't know. He's been at this a long time.
Yeah, I know. There's a timeout on the field with the score, 6 apiece on the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Hi, Merrill Reese here to talk about my friends at NovaCare Rehabilitation. Being an Eagles fan is serious business, whether you're dealing with aches, pains, or making your health a priority. NovaCare's physical therapists are here for you. As the official physical therapy partner of the Philadelphia Eagles, NovaCare will help you get back to work, life, and the activities you love. With more than 150 convenient locations throughout the Delaware Valley and South Jersey, visit NovaCare.com to schedule today. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
Get my neck roll! Ike Reese here, and I know about tackling. And you know what? You can tackle your game day menu this season with the official hot dog of the Philadelphia Eagles from Dietz & Watson. Fire up that grill at the tailgate with perfectly smoked premium franks and sausages in bold flavors like jalapeno cheddar and bacon cheddar. Sandwiches are always better with freshly sliced meats and artisan cheeses from Dietz & Watson. Head to DietzandWatson.com to find a local retailer near you. Dietz & Watson, it's a family thing.
It's 3rd and long. You need a big play to get you out of a jam. Time to call an audible, and that's Cozy Jewelers. Cozy's isn't an ordinary jeweler. They have the right play to get you out of any situation. With over a century of combined experience, Cozy's can create beautiful one-of-a-kind heirlooms designed to stay in your family for generations. Before you go anywhere else, experience handcrafted custom jewelry from local specialists in Newtown Square with the 5 C's of diamonds: cut, color, clarity, carat, and cozy. Your go-to play is CozyJewelers.com.
2 legends, 1 can. Jack and Coke, the #1 cocktail in the world, is now available in a can. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey mixed with Coca-Cola, or Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, are available in a can. Is there any better time than summer grilling season for a cold Jack and Coke? Jack and Coke in a can, born for the backyard. Available at your local PA Fine Wine and Good Spirits store. Go to finewineandgoodspirits.com. Please drink responsibly.
Whiskey Specialty, 7% ABV. Jack Daniel Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniel's and Old Number 7 are registered trademarks of Jack Daniel's Properties Inc. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
It's Hugh Douglas. We're talking Eagles Ravens Monday on the Midday Show from 10 to 2 on WIP.
Getting set is Justin Tucker to kick off. The deep men this time are John Ross to the right side, and to the left side is Will Shipley. This will be interesting. And here is the kick. It is high, and it is coming down to Shipley. Coming out to the 5, the 10, 15, 20, He comes to the 25, and that's about it.
See, that communication is going to have to be better because when Shipley gets the ball, Ross is behind him. So you don't even have the Ross possibility of getting a block or helping him. So all of these little things you clean up in the preseason. And maybe you back to the Harbaugh kicking the field goal. I just think it could be, I want to see what the left guard is doing. I want to see what the center's doing.
Yeah.
Or something in the operation. But in the preseason, you want to look at a lot of different things, and we never know what's in the mind of the coaches.
But usually you'd rather see a short yardage play like that rather than a 22-yard field goal by a guy who can kick it 80 yards.
Unless I want to evaluate something else.
1st and 10 for the Eagles, back and diving forward and picking up a yard or two is Pickett, Kenny Pickett. Pickett has played very well.
He has. He's operated the offense, and I just think Kellen Moore makes this a friendly offense for the quarterback. They just have to be sharp and make quick decisions with the football.
Former first-round draft choice of the Steelers. Lou Nichols in the game at running back. Pickett in the gun. Slot to the near side. Lone receiver to the far side. This time it goes to Lou Nichols, who hammers his way up across the 30.
See, I like the body type of Lou Nichols. He's 5'10", he's 220 pounds, he's got good speed. When you look at the depth chart and if you're going to get to the 4th running back, I think he is a guy that they have to consider, have to give a real look to.
Another guy I want to see who's a big power back is Kendall Milton.
Yes.
We might see him later. At any rate, it's 3rd down and 2. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Pickett in the gun on 3rd and 2, and Pickett hands it off inside. And does he pick it up? I believe he does. Lou Nichols. He's very close. Let's see where they spot it.
And Kellen Moore keeping the game very simple. A lot of inside zone, outside zone, and little play action passes off of those runs.
It's 4th and 1. He doesn't pick it up. It's 4th, actually, and less than 1. Now, if this were the regular season, can you say tush push?
Can you say it in the preseason?
Maybe.
Yes, you can.
Can they do it with Kenny Pickett? They do. They sneak forward, and I don't know. He pushes forward. I think he has it. He's got it. First push, tush push of the season. Or what did we started calling it? Or the brotherly shove?
The brotherly shove.
First of the summer.
You know they hate this around the league.
They do, but they try to get rid of it.
And they can't stop it.
They can't stop it.
It's like T.O. used to say, if you don't want me to show off, stop me.
Well, he used to say the reason for the tush push was principally Jason Kelsey and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, but
and
now
neither of them are out there.
Now you're all the way down to Brett Toth as the center, and they're still successful with the tush push.
1st and 10. Motion to the far side. Pickett back. Pickett looking. Still looking. He's being chased. He rolls out of harm's way. Penalty flag down as he slides across the 40, but I think it's going to be holding on the Eagles. You know, you could interview Jalen Hurts. Join the Eagles Kids Club today to get invited to a press conference with the Eagles starting quarterback. Sign up now at PhiladelphiaEagles.com/Kids Club. Mike, can you picture some 6-year-old raising his hand, and his first question to Jalen Hurts is, describe your relationship with Nick Sirianni?
I thought that wasn't a 6-year-old at the press conference.
We've been hearing that a few times. I think that relationship is fine. I really do. I think it's absolutely fine.
I thought it was a 6-year-old at the press conference.
All right, here we go. It is 1st down and 20. Pickett back again. He screens out to the far side of the field, looking for running room, but not finding any, is C.J. Uzomah, tight end. That play was well defensed by the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, you see how quickly they pursue the Baltimore Ravens. You know, they've seen this play already, and they get out there quickly. Even the defensive linemen are out there. Uzomah has nowhere to go. With the football.
Well, he picks up 3 yards anyhow. It's 2nd down and 17. Eagles moving from our left to our right in their white uniforms with 6:46 to go in the first half. The score is 6 apiece. Pickett has gone all the way so far. This time 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. They have to get up to the 47 for a first down. Back goes Pickett. He's being chased, and he throws it away very wisely. He was outside the tackles. He was being chased by Urban and just threw it wisely out of bounds.
Now, I think he could have just stayed inside of Fred Johnson and would have bought himself a little more time, because Fred Johnson does a nice job on that end man rushing on the line of scrimmage. If he hangs inside a little bit longer, he might have a play downfield.
3rd down and 17. Covey in the slot. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Pickett again in the gun. He's back. He's looking, still looking, steps up, fires. He completes it to Ross, but he's short of a first down. John Ross cleared over the middle. They pick up some yards, but not enough. They pick up about 11, and it will put the Eagles in a 4th down and 7, and this time they will bring in Braden Mann to punt.
But again, really good protection, particularly in the middle, right inside. And it allows Pickett enough time to survey the field and even step up if he wants to buy more time, because the middle was very solid, that pocket.
Mann to punt. He did very well last year. Got picked up midway through the season. DeMarion Williams is the return man. Here is the punt. It is a high end-over-end punt. Williams takes it at the 15, runs laterally, and is hit at the 20. Good coverage by the Eagles. Good coverage downfield.
That's Trotter, the young Trotter with excellent coverage.
Yeah, I expect that from him. There's a timeout on the field with the score, 6 apiece on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
People ask, is PNC just a boring bank? Well, that depends. Is starting a business boring? Or being the first person in your family to go to college? For nearly 160 years, they've done the hard and occasionally boring work of banking to deliver brilliant results for their clients. To see what boring banking can do for you, stop into any of their local branches right here in the greater Philadelphia community. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association member FDIC.
Drive into summer with a new Honda. Make an impression with the unmistakable style of the HR-V, or turn heads in the sporty Civic. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.9% APR on a 2025 HR-V or at 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Football is finally back, and Acme makes sure Eagles fans have all their game day needs. Plus, wearing your Eagles apparel on game days at Acme can save you 5% on your in-store shopping order of $20 or more. Acme, the official supermarket of the Philadelphia Eagles. This week at Acme, don't miss the football items of the week, like Pop-Tarts and Rice Krispie Treats for $1.99 each when you buy 3, or Heinz Ketchup or Kraft Easy Mac for $3.99 each. Stop in and discover why football is better at Acme, your tailgating headquarters.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. See for yourself when you sign up today, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets, plus 50 spins when you bet just $5. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus, must be present in Pennsylvania. New customers only. $10 minimum deposit required. Returns exclude bonus bet wager. Time limits, restrictions, and terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Birds are back. We'll talk about this game Monday, the WIP afternoon show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz, 2 to 6.
Gear up for the new season at the Eagles Pro Shop. Grab the newest Kelly Green gear, authentic jerseys of your favorite players, and more at the Lincoln Financial Field, Cherry Hill, and Lancaster locations. 1st and 10 Ravens. 5:34 to go in the first half. Ball at their own 20 on first down. Owen Wright in the backfield. Back goes Johnson. He steps up. He's hit as he throws incomplete. You know, Mike, Billy Werndell reminded me that there's a penalty flag down. This is Billy Werndell's 53rd year as a spotter. He started before me with the late Charlie Swift. 53rd year. There aren't many crews that have a 97-year-old spotter. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But it is his 53rd year as a spotter, and he's still the best at his craft. 1st and 10 again on the 25. The Kobe Dean in on that hit. Under center this time is Johnson. Motion to the near side of the field. This time, on a delay, the handoff goes inside, and picking up a few yards is Owen Wright. Out to about the 28-yard line.
Right away, Fangio sends Nakobe Dean into the backfield on that first play, bringing pressure. He gets a hit in the backfield. And you know that that's what he really likes to do, wants to do when he's on the field.
Rashid Ali comes in the backfield. Slot to the near side of the field. It is 2nd down and 7. Johnson calling for the football. He looks left. He fires left. I think it's trapped. I think it's incomplete. It was intended for Ryan, but I think he trapped it. Are they saying
they're
giving it to him? Boy, the Eagles could challenge if they want.
That ball hit the turf. I'm sure Sean Ryan makes a great catch with it, but I'm pretty sure that ball hit the turf.
I would challenge.
And now Nick Sirianni is going to challenge.
Good chance, good time to use the challenge. I thought really that Sean Ryan trapped that football. Let's take another look. Yes.
There's no question.
He trapped it.
And how can the official on that sideline, that side judge, how can he not see that?
I don't know. I mean, it seemed apparent to us. In fact, one hand left the ball, and the ball hit the ground. I think that's coming back. But you never know. And it's preseason, and there's a timeout on the field, but the score is 6 apiece on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865, a 94 WIP.
Hey, Eagles fans, what's better than the speed and reliability of Fios home internet? Getting a $200 Verizon gift card on them when you switch to a Fios 1 gig plan, which includes a 4-year price guarantee. So head to your local Verizon store for details on this exclusive in-store offer. Offer ends 8/31/24. Must maintain Fios service in good standing for 65 days and register for gift card per offer terms. One offer per eligible Verizon account. See store for details.
Fire up your grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's got your grilling menu covered with a flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins and pork loin fillets. Are you ready to savor the taste of summer? It's time to elevate your cookout menu with Hatfield Pork and look like a barbecue boss to your family and friends. Visit simplyhatfield.com for retail locations and grilling recipe inspiration. Find your summer flavor with Hatfield.
This is Merrill Reese. When it comes to your roof, it's like football. Good planning is essential. That's why I've got a brand new gorgeous roof from Impriano Roofing. Jack Impriano and his 4 sons are a true family business, using only quality, certainteed roofing products. Serving our area for 5 decades, accountability plus. It's good to get a brand new roof from Impriano Roofing. Visit Impriano.com. That's Impriano.com. The best homes have an Impriano roof.
At Independence Blue Cross, we take care of the people who take care of you. Everyday heroes like firefighters, police officers, teachers, farmers, and healthcare workers. Doctors and hospitals across the region have IBX, and they know what it means to have reliable access to care. So whether you're saving lives or just trying to live a healthier life, count on IBX, the region's #1 health insurer for 85 years. Learn more at IBX.com.
We're recapping Eagles-Ravens Monday from 10 to 2. Hugh Douglas and Joe Giglio on 94 WIP.
3rd and 7 for the Ravens. 6-6 the score, 4:50 to go here in the first half. Ravens are 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions. Josh Johnson running the Ravens. Far cry from Lamar Jackson. Trips left on 3rd and 7. Ali in the backfield, just to the left. And now there's going to be a flag.
Yeah, I thought he got the tackle to flinch that time.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
The Eagles, by the way, did win that challenge. As Mike said, it was pretty obvious. So now the Eagles jump, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for Baltimore. And the gun Johnson to his right, Rashid Ali. Motion to the near side of the field from right to left. Johnson again going into a long count. He backs up. He's looking. He's being chased. He steps up. He starts to run. He picks up the first down. Oh, does he? I don't know. He was tripped up by Trotter.
This is an
Jeremiah
excellent
Trotter
job
tripped him up.
It's an excellent job by Trotter, Merrill. He gets into the backfield, and when the quarterback starts to get upfield, he gets off of the block, retraces his steps, and get to the quarterback, stops him shy of the first down marker.
So it'll be Jordan Stout punting, and Britton Covey, one of the great return men in football, to return. Here is the punt. It's away. It's high. It's end over end. Covey takes it at the 12. Starts to his right. Comes back to his left. Makes 2 men miss. Stays on his feet. Comes across the 30. Still on his feet. Up to the 40. That is a now you see him, now you don't return. He is brilliant. 55-yard punt, 26-yard return.
I knew that would get you going.
There's nobody better. Eagles' first defensive stop brought to you by the Plumbers Union, Local 690. Protecting the health of the nation. Visit plumbers690.org.
Yeah, I'm starting to come with you.
Oh, he is something.
Yeah, he's a player.
Eagles sacks are brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the Philadelphia Eagles. 1st and 10. Now Covey lines up as a receiver out to the far side. 3 receivers. Oh, now Will Shipley in the backfield. On 1st down. Pickett tries on a quick slant to get it over to Albert Okwue-Ebenon, and it's incomplete. Broken up on the play by Washington. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. We've got 3:52 remaining in the first half. 6-6 the score here at M&T Stadium. And the gun again is Kenny Pickett. Pickett's done a very workmanlike job here in the first half. Pickett again takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He floats it, and it is incomplete. Intended for Albert Okwue-Ebenon, but it's broken up by Wiggins.
Yeah, they keep throwing out to that Wiggins kid, and he's just not giving up anything. He gave up the 1 to John Ross, but he's been targeted, I think, 6 times so far on the night. He's only given up 1.
You know, the one thing he gives up against Okwue-Ebenon is size, but it doesn't seem to matter because he really skies for the ball and breaks up the pass. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Eagles are only 1 for 4 on 3rd down conversions. Trips to the left. Lone receiver to the near side. Let's see if Pickett can make it work. He drops. He steps up. He's being rushed. He's being hit. And he's sacked inside the 30. Offensive line breakdown. And it was Demarion Williams who made the stop.
Williams coming from the secondary this time. And, you know, everyone's accounted for in their blocking scheme except that guy. Now, this is where Will Shipley kind of loses it, where he's unable to step in there and be the stout player that he needs to be versus the blitz and pick up the blitz.
Braden Mann the punt. In the return, Dayton Wade standing inside his own 25-yard line. Tell you, Mann's got a heck of a leg.
Oh, they just sent one more than the Eagles could block that time. I thought it was Shipley, but this is just a free runner that's able to get in and get the sack.
Mann is standing back at the 10. He really saved them late last season when they were having all kinds of problems. He gets it away. It is high and wobbly, and it is taken near the sideline and then brought down very, very quickly is Dayton. Dayton Wade. And it was Ben Van Sumeren who made the stop. 51-yard punt, 6-yard return. You know, there's such a difference between Britton Covey and many of the other return men in this league. He's just electric. 1st and 10 for the Ravens, the football at their own 28. 6-6 the score. And we've got just over 2 minutes to play in the first half. Josh Johnson lines them up. 3 receivers to the far side. Lone receiver to the near side. Owen Wright in the backfield. They switch between Wright and Ali. Backing up as Johnson looks right, fires over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was broken up on a good tackle inside by Nakobe Dean.
Yeah, that was a fantastic job. You know, that pocket starts to break down, and he's just got to get rid of the ball, Johnson does, and he tries to drop it off over the middle, and Nakobe Dean recognized the back slipping out of the backfield, and he drives on him so quickly and punches the football out.
Yeah, that was Wright, who had the ball in both hands.
Yeah, but when you get hit like that, it's hard to hold on to.
That's a great hit. It's 2nd down and 10. Again, Johnson back. He fires it low, and it's incomplete this time, and it was the pressure that time who made that play work, intended for Wright, but the pressure was coming, and I think it was Patrick Johnson, Mike. That brings up a 3rd down and 10, ball on the 28. 2:38 to go here in the first half.
Patrick Johnson's having a really good summer. He comes this time into the backfield, and no one puts a hand on him. He has a free run at the quarterback.
3rd down and 10. In the gun, Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson instead gives it off inside, plowing up to the 35-yard line, but considerably short of the first down is Wright. And the Ravens, I believe, will punt. Or will they? With 2:26 remaining here in the first half. It would be 4th down and 3. Now they're going to stay on the field, which is kind of interesting because they were 3 yards out of the end zone. Oh, we're going to get the 2-minute warning right here. Sponsored by Wendy's. For a whole new way to nug, try Wendy's. New Softy Nugs today. Saucy Nugs. Open till midnight or later at participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. And there is the 2-minute warning with the score. The Eagles 6, the Ravens 6. On the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Hi, it's Merrill. Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa is here to help you distress after the game. Visit them to restore, relax, or refresh with a much-needed massage or facial for an introductory price starting at just $79.95. They offer an abundance of facial and massage services. Visit any one of their 60 spas in Delaware, South Jersey, and Philadelphia, including the Lehigh Valley. Or go to handandstone.com. Restrictions apply. See spa for details.
It's here, the summer heat, and it's getting hotter, and that heat's just pouring into your home. Need a solution? Trust PJ Fitzpatrick for the perfect new insulated and vented roof. They've earned thousands of 5-star reviews and back all new roofs with a lifetime guarantee on materials and labor. PJ Fitzpatrick, voted best of Philly, installs most roofs in just 1 day. Set up a free design consultation. Plus, they have special financing if you need it. Visit TrustPJ.com today. That's TrustPJ.com.
Gerhardt's Appliances has what you need to be tailgate ready this season for the birds. Whether it's the in-home appliances needed to prepare your famous Kelly green pepper casserole before pregame, or the barbecue grills you'll need to fire up the last of your sausage links in the parking lot before kickoff, Gerhardt's has you covered with the best game day deals on appliances. Gerhardt's Appliances, helping Philly sports fans get the season cooking since 1945. Visit Gerhardt'sAppliance.com. The Piazza Auto Group is proud to have served as the halftime sponsor of the Eagles radio network for over 20 years. As we hope for another championship, it's the perfect time to drive home in the new or certified pre-owned vehicle you've been wanting. The Piazza Auto Group features 18 brands, including Honda, Acura, Mazda, Hyundai, Genesis, Mini, Nissan, Subaru, and Volkswagen. To find the location nearest you or to shop their extensive inventory, visit PiazzaAutoGroup.com.
This is Eagles Football, Sport Radio 94 WIP.
At 3 and Out, sponsored by the Modern Group, your trusted supplier across the tri-state area for all your construction, arborist, material handling, and standby power equipment needs. Visit moderngroup.com for more information. So the Ravens will send out Jordan Stout to punt, but the Eagles have seen enough of Britton Covey and his magic act, and they're going to give a chance to Aeneas Smith, 5th-round draft choice, Aeneas Smith, young wide receiver. See how he does. The Eagles don't have to worry about a punt returner. They've got one of the best in all of football. And you know what? He can play wide receiver, too.
You're funny.
He can. But you agree, right?
I agree.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear.
Aeneas Smith out of Texas A&M, well, he was such a stud there.
Here is the punt. It is end over end. Smith comes up. He catches it out of bounds. So the ball went out of bounds. Here's Tom Kelly with an NFL update.
Thank you, Merrill. Elsewhere in the NFL tonight, Houston at Pittsburgh. Houston with the early 7-0 lead. The scoreboard update brought to you by Dietz & Watson. With over 80 years of handcrafted Philly family flavor, put Dietz & Watson on your Eagles game day menu. Dietz & Watson, it's a family thing.
We have 1:53 remaining here in the first half. 6-6 the score, and the Birds back in business. Let's see what they do. You've seen Kenny Pickett the whole first half.
And he's looked pretty solid.
Very solid.
But the offensive line has done a really nice job. I think he's only gotten one true hit.
Pickett back again. He looks left. He looks right. He fires. He delivers it. And it is complete up across the 25 to Britton Covey.
Yeah, and it's a smart. So he pumps right to Oku Ibanam, but he pulls it down because that ball is going to be picked. He makes a really good decision to go back the other side with the completion to Covey.
It is 2nd down and 4. Pickett again looking. Dashes out, fires, he completes it again to Covey. And this time they are close to a first down. In fact, they pick it up.
These two have been working brilliantly during the summer, during the training camp. Pickett to Britt Covey, and it's working out again here tonight.
It is 1st and 10, ball on the 31. Back goes Pickett. He looks, he lets it go, and it's incomplete. The penalty flag is going to go down on Baltimore because the intended receiver, John Ross, was knocked over before the ball arrived. He was hit by Armour Davis.
See, that's the one that similar to what I thought Ross could have gotten on the deep ball in that first quarter. If he had just slowed and made a motion back at the football and allowed that cornerback to run into him, you got to have those little subtle tricks when you're a wide receiver.
You know, I'd like to see the ball to Covey in open space because right now he's in close quarters. Get him in open space, and then it's off to the races. Pickett takes the snap again. He's back. He pumps. He is going, and it is incomplete. There was some contact over there on Ross, but nothing called, and the pass was overthrown.
Well, I think there's a little miscommunication on this one between Ross and the quarterback. I think he's expecting Kenny Pickett is expecting Ross to just go on the deep ball, the 9 route. Ross is kind of hesitating around 15 yards as if he's going to make a break.
It is 2nd and 10, the ball on the Eagles' 41. Pickett lines them up. Shipley to his right. Slot to either side. Pickett back. Pickett looks. Pickett fires. It is high, intended for Johnny Wilson. So you know it's really high if it's high for him because he's 6'7", and it's incomplete.
Yeah, but Johnny Wilson's got to pull that one down.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he's fully outstretched, but that ball hits both hands. You got to come down with that.
That's been the only negative about Johnny Wilson is that he does drop them a little too often.
And when you want to make a name for yourself, when you want to get recognized, you pull that one in.
It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 at the 41. Eagles 1 for 5 on third down conversions. Covey in the near side slot. Back goes Pickett. Pickett looking. He rolls out of the pocket. He's looking downfield. He fires. He completes it to Albert O. And Albert O is knocked out of bounds shy of the first down.
Kenny Pickett has really worked well in the pocket. Just a little subtle movement. Whenever the pocket is not exactly what you want, that little subtle movement where he's buying time, finding targets downfield, that's what you want in your quarterback. It's not always going to be a perfect pocket where you can just step into your throw, deliver. There are going to be times when you have to have that little subtle movement, but the play is still there.
It is 4th down and 4, and they're going for it. Pickett in the gun. Pickett goes into a long count, penalty flag. He was just trying to pull them off sides, and now the Eagles, I think, will punt.
Philadelphia takes its second timeout of the half.
It'll be delay of game.
I think they got the timeout just before the delay of game.
They took the timeout there? Let's see.
Just before the delay of game.
The flag came. Yeah, they're going to huddle.
The official downfield threw the flag, but the side, the one right by Nick Sirianni, Nick got to him just in time.
Okay, 51 seconds, and they're going for it. As Nick has the conversation.
And Joe tells me that means it's crunch time, so dial up your snacking with zesty Hers sour cream and onion chips. Hers, rooted in flavor.
Give Joe credit, because it's very difficult to find crunch time in a preseason game. You've got to be creative.
Without question.
Okay.
That's why he's Joe.
That's why he's Joe. Joseph A.
4th
and 4, the ball on their own 47. Eagles have to get to the Ravens 48-yard line. Pickett in the gun. 3 receivers out to the far side of the field.
Where's Covey?
Can they pick it up? Covey's to his left. Now Covey's in motion from left to right. Pickett calls for the football. Goes into a long count. Still calling for the football. Now the penalty flag comes.
Now they punt.
And they're going to punt. They could have done that in the first place. Why did they have to go through a timeout, go all the way over, come all the way back?
He's trying to see if with voice inflection he can pull somebody off sides.
Well, he couldn't. 4th and 9, 51 seconds to go, and it is Braden Moore about to punt. And who is back this time? It will be Demarion Williams. Braden Mann standing at his own 28. No problem with the punting. This one is high. He's angling it to the near sideline, and it will bounce across the 20. Be picked up at the 10. He picks it up, and he falls down. Williams falls down right on his backside, and down he goes.
Will Shipley makes the stop.
The ground made the stop. Tonight's stats brought to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
Kenny Pickett, 13 of 21 passing for 90 yards in that touchdown. Covey has caught 4 of them for 25 yards. Ross, 3 receptions, 28 yards.
I would think in the second half we're going to see Tanner McKee and maybe some Will Greer to finish up. 1st and 10 at the 12. And the gun is Johnson. Johnson back. He's being chased. He fires the football, and it's incomplete. He had his man right there. It was Dayton Wade. The ball hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. He may have heard footsteps coming from behind in the pass rush that time by Jalix Hunt.
Yeah, he's got a couple of bodies around him, and you do have to kind of be careful in those situations.
It is 2nd and 10, 35 seconds to go in the half.
Tristan McCullum was also there.
Johnson standing at the 6, takes the snap. He looks left. He is floating it, and it is batted around, incomplete, almost picked off that time.
Yeah, Keely
almost
Ringo.
picked off. It is another good play by Keely Ringo of a pass intended for Isaiah Washington. Keely Ringo is quietly battling for a starting spot.
Yeah, he's a good football player.
Big,
strong, can run. Now, Isaiah Washington, he's big. Isaiah Washington, 6'2", he's 215. So he's not a small guy. Ringo's right up in his grill and making sure that he didn't get this reception.
Another Georgia Bulldog. And the gun again. The handoff goes inside this time, and running forward to about the 15-yard line is Owen Wright. Brought down by, it is Hunt again. Hunt.
Jalix Hunt is a very interesting prospect. Just a very, very talented guy. Went to Cornell as a safety. His body continued to grow. He goes down to Houston Christian and becomes an outside backer, and now working in Vic Fangio's defense to become just that, an outside pass rusher. Very interesting guy, though.
Do you know another NFL player from Houston Christian? That 3 and Out is sponsored by Modern Group, your trusted supplier across the tri-state area for all your construction, arborist, material handling, and standby power equipment needs. Visit moderngroup.com for more information.
I know one from Abilene Christian.
Yeah, by the name of Wilbert Montgomery. Maybe they changed names. I don't know. Here is the punt. It is end over end. Backing up and taking it as Aniyah Smith. Aniyah Smith tries to make somebody miss, and he cannot. He is tackled all the way back at the 25-yard line. Gave it his best. Big difference between Britton Covey and other punt returners. There are a few great ones around. I was in Canton, Ohio, as you know, last weekend, and one of the greatest ever was enshrined in the Hall of Fame.
Devin Hester.
Yeah,
he was special.
You the highlight films of Devin Hester?
He was a human joystick. He was the original human joystick.
Another great Eagle punt returner, and interestingly enough, he is a very good friend of Britton Covey because they both come from the same area of Utah as our old friend Vi Sikahema.
Oh, I'm so sick of Hema.
Vi Sikahema.
Yeah, he was tough.
All right, they're holding things up again. 13 seconds to go in the half. And somebody's taking a timeout.
Baltimore takes the first time out of the half.
Did the Eagles throw downfield one time with 15 seconds? Put John Ross out there and say, let's see a 4.22?
No, I don't think this is the time for it. Those guys that are that fast, that are that twitchy, one of the issues is that they pull muscles too often.
Yeah.
So I don't think you want too much out of John Ross right now. I think if you're going to utilize him for that speed aspect that he brings to the game, you wait till it really matters.
Speaking of pulled muscles, I am very anxious to see Cooper DeJean, the Eagles' second-round draft choice, come back. Back goes Pickett, and he's sacked. And that will do it. As the seconds tick down, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and that will do it for the first half. Unless the Eagles call a timeout, which they don't, fortunately. And that's the end of the first half. Stay tuned for the Piazza Auto Group halftime show, sponsored by the Piazza Auto Group, with over 35 locations, including Honda, Acura, Mazda, Hyundai, Genesis, Mini, Nissan, Subaru, and Volkswagen. Visit thepiazzaautogroup.com. There's the end of the first half with the score. The Eagles 6, the Ravens 6. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
Imagine taking a shower that never runs out of hot water. Well, here's some good news.
Bradford White's Infinity Series GS and GR tankless water heaters deliver endless hot water whenever you need it. They're highly efficient too, saving you energy and money. Like all Bradford White water heaters, they're built to be the best for years of reliable performance. How you heat your water matters. Learn more about our Infinity Series tankless water heaters at bradfordwhite.com.
Hey, it's Joe DeCamera. Right now, stop by United Tire and say you want to trade in your tires, and you'll get $100 off 4 new tires. No promo code needed. And you'll get United Tire's no-fault road hazard coverage for free. That includes free maintenance like rotations, flat repairs, and more. That's 2 amazing deals. Nobody beats United. All other promotions apply, like manufacturer rebates. United Tire completes for you. Go to UnitedTire.com to find the locally owned United Tire location nearest you. That's UnitedTire.com. Don't drive alone. Drive United.
Steamfitters Local Union 420 is a proud 120-year-old labor organization. We have been providing southeastern Pennsylvania with the safest steamfitters, welders, and HVAC technicians. Our members provide services to chemical, nuclear, healthcare, life science, and pharmaceutical industries, in addition to commercial and residential HVAC. If you need the most highly skilled and trained piping professionals, contact Steamfitters Local Union 420. Please visit us at our website, lu420.com.
Philadelphia, our city of neighborhoods, of hustle, of grit. We see its best days up ahead. If you do too, join us. Visit work.phila.gov. Choose a career with purpose, with meaning, with impact. So we can be an even better city. One Philly, a united city for all. Visit work.phila.gov.
Breaking down Eagles-Ravens Monday on the afternoon show, 2 to 6 on WIP.
This is the Piazza Auto Group Halftime Show with Tom Kelly.
Welcome to Piazza Auto Group Halftime Show, sponsored by Piazza Premium Automobiles with 15 locations, including Mercedes-Benz, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, BMW, Infiniti, Jaguar, Land Rover, and Porsche. Visit PiazzaPremiumAutomobiles.com. I'm Tom Kelly from Eagles Radio Studios. Eagles in Baltimore tonight, kicking off the 2024 preseason. Score 6-6 at the half. Eagles got the ball first in this one. None of the starters in action on offense, meaning Kenny Pickett got the start at quarterback. Offense got the ball just across midfield before the drive stalled. Coach Sirianni then elected to go for a 4th and 8, but a Pickett pass fell incomplete in the first drive of the preseason, did not result in points. Defense up next. Baltimore gained 29 yards on 2 plays to get in field goal range, but 2 plays later on 3rd and 10, the Eagles' first-round pick made his first big play in Midnight Green.
Johnson drops, steadies, looks, fires. It's almost picked off. Should have been picked off by the number 1 draft choice, Quinyon Mitchell. He broke up the play, just couldn't bring it in.
Quinyon Mitchell, a beautiful break on the ball, should have been picked, but it did force a field goal attempt from future Hall of Famer Justin Tucker. That was good from 46. Ravens took a 3-0 lead. Next, Eagles drive a long one, much of it featuring rookie running back Will Shipley. Then on 2nd and goal, Kenny Pickett rolled right, looking for Shipley again.
All right, the Eagles right now have a 2nd down and goal from the 7th. Shipley, the single setback, under center is Pickett. Pickett rolls, looks, throws, caught, touchdown, Shipley.
So well done. This is so well executed. It's a perfect play call by Kellen Moore in this situation, but the execution, flawless.
Absolutely.
Easy pitch and catch, Pickett to Shipley for a 7-yard touchdown. Jake Elliott missed the extra point, however, 6-3 Eagles late in the first. Baltimore go right down the field on their next drive. Now with most of the backup defenders on the field for the Eagles, Ravens took it all the way down to the 2 before John Harbaugh elected to kick on 4th and goal instead of go for it. Tucker's field goal good, 6-6 early in the second. After an Eagles punt, Baltimore got it back on 3rd down. Looked like they'd extend the drive, but his quarterback Josh Johnson broke the pocket. He was tripped up by Jeremiah Trotter Jr., made a few nice plays in the first half. That was pretty much it. Both offenses stalled the rest of the half. 6-6 the score after 30 minutes. The Piazza Auto Group, with over 35 locations, including Honda, Acura, Mazda, Hyundai, Genesis, Mini, Nissan, Subaru, and Volkswagen. Visit PiazzaAutoGroup.com. When we return, we'll give you some first half stats and preview the second half. This is the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Sticking to the fundamentals and not wavering from the game plan is a great philosophy for football and banking. And for nearly 160 years, the dedicated PNC teams are in formation to help fans receive sound and reliable, personalized financial advice to get them across the goal line. Because as they see it, a win for them is a win for the greater Philadelphia community. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Modern Group is your trusted authorized Hyundai forklift dealer in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, helping lift your team to victory. With trucks ranging from all types of sizes, let Modern be your Hyundai forklift provider. Modern Group also services and sells parts for all forklifts. And right now, Modern Group is hiring technicians. Signing bonus, great pay, benefits, and employee-owned. Join a winning team. Visit moderngroup.com for your forklift needs.
At some point today, everybody will use a bathroom. But if you're a contractor, there's an excellent reason why right now you could use a lot of bathrooms. It's the Great Bathroom Break at Colonial Marble and Granite, where every vanity you buy comes with a free stone countertop and free sink. Classic, traditional, contemporary, in stock for pickup or ready to ship. Choose a color and style, get a surface and sink, and you're good to go. So get going. Colonial Marble and Granite, the cornerstone of a beautiful home. Restrictions apply. Visit colonialmarble.net for details on their vanity special.
Hey, it's Rhea. Keep the summer vibes going with Lexus of Cherry Hill during the Golden Opportunity Sales Event. They are proudly celebrating 35 years in business. Over 300 new and L-certified pre-owned Lexus to choose from, and the all-new GX has arrived. Being veteran-owned, family-operated, and a 6-time J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence winner, Lexus of Cherry Hill provides luxury customer service. So go talk to Tony and his team to set yourself up with some of the best deals of the year. Visit LexusofCherryHill.com.
For J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence information, visit jdpower.com/US-DOE.
Hey, Eagles fans, what's better than the speed and reliability of Fios home internet? Getting a $200 Verizon gift card on them when you switch to a Fios 1 gig plan, which includes a 4-year price guarantee. So head to your local Verizon store for details on this exclusive in-store offer. Offer ends 8/31/24. Must maintain Fios service in good standing for 65 days and register for gift card per offer terms. One offer per eligible Verizon account. See store for details.
Reacting to the Eagles' first preseason game Monday on the morning show, 6 to 10 on WIP.
You're listening to the Piazza Auto Group Halftime Show on Eagles Radio.
Welcome back to the Piazza Auto Group Halftime Show, sponsored by the Piazza Auto Group, with over 35 locations, including Honda, Acura, Mazda, Hyundai, Genesis.
A lot of balls, but he can run the football.
It'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Picked up 7 on that.
I like the size of all of these backs.
Pickett lines them up. Slot to either side. Davis Price to his right. Pickett back. Pickett fires. Pickett completes it. He's got a 1st down as he has it to Jacob Harris. McKee with a nice throw that time. And he's a tall quarterback. He's about 6'6". Second-year quarterback last year, drafted out of Stanford.
6'6", has a big arm, tall in the pocket, can look over the offensive line, can really see the field. There are times in practice that McKee can just rip this defense apart.
1st and 10. This time, the handoff again. And it is Davis Price across the 40 up to the 43. Josh Ross made the stop.
See that exchange? He wasn't sure if he wanted to pull that out of the belly and throw it or give it to Davis Price. He ends up giving it to him, and they get a nice little run on the play.
It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. Under 8 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tanner McKee stands there. He gives it off to Davis Price again, and on 2nd effort comes forward and picks up a 1st down. Boy, I like this guy.
Big, moves really well. You know, he spent some time with the 49ers.
Tyrion Davis Price.
Yeah, another LSU guy. Spent some time out with the 49ers, but the Eagles signed him, getting an opportunity right here.
This time under center. Hardly saw that last year. Play action. McKee fires, complete, and rolling forward and picking up a couple of yards while he was falling is Jenkins, E.J. Jenkins, young tight end.
Yeah, another one of these guys who was once a wide receiver but continued to grow, and now that body type is a tight end.
It is 2nd down and 5.
He really just looks the part.
They line up, slot to the far side of the field. Lone receiver to the near side. Back goes McKee. He fires and he completes it. He put that into a very small window and he completed it to Watkins. Austin Watkins. He put that really exactly where he had to.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because I think if the ball is leading Watkins up the field, then that's going to get broken up. But he puts it on the back shoulder, and that's really the only spot where he was going to be able to catch that football.
You know, the thing we saw about McKee last summer when he was a rookie, and that was so impressive, was how accurately he throws. They stacked 2 men over to the left side this time, but instead he holds onto the football and then ends up throwing it away. Didn't have anything there that he liked, and then just fired it to the far sideline. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
That's a busted play.
4th and 1. 4th and 1.
That's a busted play, because right away he wanted a quick throw to the left side. And you've got 2 receivers there, and they're so close together. There's no pass route where receivers are close enough to almost touch one another. You have to have proper spacing, which tells me that one or both of these guys ran the wrong route.
Lou Nichols in the game. Handoff goes to Lou Nichols, and he wins his way forward, and he has the 1st down. Well, they have a lot of options at running back, don't they? And the funny thing is, Saquon Barkley's going to get 90% of these carries.
Saquon Barkley, Kenny Gainwell, that's where it begins.
And Will Shipley, I think, is almost a lock to be the other back with Gainwell. The 2 of them.
I'm there.
1st and 10, ball on the 40. And Shipley played very well and had the 1 touchdown of the game. Under center this time, McKee. McKee fakes. He rolls, he slips it out, and he has it completed, and running and pushing forward with the ball is Kevin Foch, a rookie tight end that the Eagles picked up. Played at New Hampshire.
This is a cool little play, and we're going to see a lot of this, I think, during the regular season. Fake to the left side, roll out to the right, and slipping the tight end out into the flat area.
He just came here, Kevin Foch, this week. 11th play of the drive. 6-6 the score. Under 5 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Under center again, Tanner McKee. McKee fakes. He rolls. He looks. And he fires and he completes it. Short, no, it went to Foch again. Pass to Foch. It'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Did not hold on. Along the far sideline. So this will bring up a 3rd down and 3. You know what I'm watching, Mike? Last year, we rarely saw a quarterback under center. It was almost exclusively shotgun.
That's right.
We're seeing a lot more pro sets under center.
Pro sets, that's exactly right. Motion.
That's what we're seeing again. 4th and 3. The handoff goes inside, pushing forward, picking it up is Davis Price.
That is a very nice piece of running by Davis Price, showing the patience, showing the burst, and picking up a 1st down.
The word you used was patience. Instead of just going, he waited for the offensive line to do their job, and then he found daylight.
Well, they're pulling. He's got bigs that are pulling from the right side, coming around to the left and leading him through, and he shows that patience that you need to be a smart running back.
1st and 10, ball on the 25. This time, it goes again to Davis Price, and on 2nd effort, he pulls forward, gets a little bit, not a lot. Not much there. Brought down by Tavius Robinson. Still picks up 3 or 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and about 6.
Well, Jamal Singleton is the running backs coach, and You know, although they got rid of a lot of coaches last year, he's one of the ones that they kept, and mainly because he does such a nice job preparing these guys each and every week for whatever's going to be thrown at them.
It is 2nd and 6. McKee looking deep, and he fires, and it is incomplete. Broken up in the end zone that time as it was intended for Jacob Harris. Broken up neatly. It was Cooper breaking it up for Baltimore.
I like this play as well. You get your big tight end in the slot in a one-on-one situation, and you give him an opportunity to make a play.
It is 3rd down and 6. Single setback. Shotgun formation. McKee looks. McKee fires. Perfect pass in the slot as he guns it this time to Harris. What a beautifully thrown ball on a perfect catch. Yeah. Eagles in the Deborah Hart Lung Center red zone, which means a $100 donation to the Deborah Hospital Foundation. That's some throw, Mike.
Yeah, it's a great throw, and Harris takes a shot from the safety, but it's the safety who ends up getting hurt on the play. He comes in and lowers his hat and hits Harris, and as I said, the safety ends up going down.
But that's going to be on a defenseless receiver. That's going to be a penalty on him. That is Sonoris Kane. And he's hurt. Now he's moving his legs and his arms. Yeah. And they're talking to him, but boy, that was a collision.
And the official was pointing to the helmet as if he's saying that he led with the helmet.
There's a timeout on the field with the score still 6-6 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
If you've been dealing with a POS system that just isn't getting the job done and you're in the restaurant, retail, or casino business, you need to call my friends at PDQ Signature Systems. Joe Flynn and his team at PDQ have the fastest and easiest POS system to learn, use, and manage. Their all-in-one POS system will save you time, effort, and money. Whether you have a single location restaurant or thousands of locations, PDQ can help grow your business like never before. Visit PDQPOS.com.
Hey, Eagles fans, what's better than the speed and reliability of Fios home internet? Getting a $200 Verizon gift card on them when you switch to a Fios 1 gig plan, which includes a 4-year price guarantee. So head to your local Verizon store for details on this exclusive in-store offer. Offer ends 8/31/24. Must maintain Fios service in good standing for 65 days and register for gift card per offer terms. One offer per eligible Verizon account. See store for details.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. See for yourself when you sign up today, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets, plus 50 spins when you bet just $5. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus. Must be present in Pennsylvania. New customers only. $10 minimum deposit required. Returns exclude bonus bet wager. Time limits, restrictions, and terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The forecast for hot summer weather should come as no surprise. And the forecast for high energy costs shouldn't either. PJ Fitzpatrick has a great plan to cool your electric bill. Replace your leaky old windows with energy efficient and budget friendly insulated windows. The PJ Fitzpatrick team, voted best of Philly, has replaced hundreds of thousands of windows. And they've earned thousands of 5-star reviews. Call today and save thousands on your windows and electric bill. Visit trustpj.com today for a free window consultation.
We're recapping Eagles Ravens Monday from 10 to 2. Hugh Douglas and Joe Giglio on 94 WIP.
We've got 3:07 remaining in the third quarter, and the Eagles have a 1st and goal from the 5. McKee lines them up. Nichols behind him on 1st down. The give goes to Nichols, who pushes forward, and he's down to about the 2, I believe. Preseason game without much scoring. 2 field goals for the Ravens. Eagles have a touchdown and a missed extra point, which is rare. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2.5. Tanner McKee lines them up. Nichols to his right. McKee stays in the shotgun. McKee takes the ball and comes right back to Nichols. And is he in? I believe he is. Yes, touchdown Nichols.
Letting the big guys up front do what they do. They pulled it. Again, it's pulling the right side of the offensive line, the guard tackle on the left side, or on the right side, pulling to the left. McKee getting right behind them, going into the end zone.
Dylan McMahon is now the center. Rookie center.
NC State.
Yep, NC State. I knew you'd know that. Once a Wolfpack.
That's right.
A member of the Wolfpack, always a member of the Wolfpack. And this time, Jake Elliott converts on the extra point. That touchdown brought to you by our Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 13, the Ravens 6 on the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
As a bank, PNC prides themselves on being boring. But the truth is, they couldn't be more excited to serve the dynamic greater Philadelphia community. For nearly 160 years, they've quietly toiled away to deliver brilliant results for their equally brilliant clients. PNC has dedicated teams throughout the local area, all ready to do the boring work to help you unlock your own brilliance. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
With the incredibly spacious 3-row Chevy Traverse, you can change
"Let's just meet at the concert"
into
"Why don't I pick all you guys up on the way?"
The advanced safety engineered Chevy Blazer EV lets you turn "You think we should turn back?" into
full steam ahead.
And with the affordable Equinox EV,
keep an eye out for the next Charger, kids.
Becomes
get comfortable, kids. We'll be home in 4 hours.
For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Just like our offensive line protects our star quarterback, plumbers protect the health of the nation. And Philadelphia Plumbers Union Local 690 is no different. In hospitals, commercial, industrial, and residential, with the best trained plumbers in the world, you can be sure your project is done on time and on budget, no matter how big or small. So when your business needs to build new or expand existing facilities, you can count on the members of Plumbers Union Local 690. Visit plumbers690.org.
Two legends, one can. Jack and Coke, the #1 cocktail in the world, is now available in a can. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey mixed with Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola Zero Sugar are available in a can. Is there any better time than summer grilling season for a cold Jack and Coke? Jack and Coke in a can. Born for the backyard. Available at your local PA Fine Wine and Good Spirits store. Go to finewineandgoodspirits.com. Please drink responsibly.
Whiskey specialty, 7% ABV. Jack Daniel Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniel's and Old Number 7 are registered trademarks of Jack Daniel's Properties Inc. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
This is Eagles football. Sport Radio 94 WIP.
It's nice to see the Eagles up 13-6, but keep in mind, this game really doesn't mean anything in terms of the talent on both teams. I mean, because you look at the Ravens, their 4 most impactful players on offense are Lamar Jackson, and then Mark Andrews, and then Zay Flowers, and Derrick Henry. And they haven't been anywhere near the field. Jake Elliott brings it down, and it's picked up by Wade, and he takes it out close to the 30. 25-yard kickoff return. We are getting a look at the new kickoff rule being implemented. We're seeing a lot of things, but and I think there are some very encouraging signs. I think Kenny Pickett showed that he's a very capable young quarterback. Now, he's the number 2 quarterback, and of course, Tanner McKee is a talented quarterback also. The Eagles have some very, very good depth. They've had some good wide receiver depth, too. Under center is Leary. He's back. He looks. Too late. He is hit. He is sacked on the play, and that is Nolan Smith, who was trying to show why he was a first-round draft pick a year ago.
Well, when you asked me who needs to get hot, those are the guys that I talked about. Nolan Smith making this play, This is what you want to see from this Eagles defense all season long, that pressure from the edge guys.
And he was injured a lot last year. Eagles Sacks are brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the Philadelphia Eagles. It is 2nd down and 19. Devin Leary in the gun. He looks left. He throws left, and it is incomplete. This time,
you're going to have Nolan Smith, Josh Huff.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Sweat, Bryce Huff, Jalix Hunt, hopefully, Brandon Graham. You've got a lot of talent coming off the edge.
You do.
And these guys are going to be expected to put a lot of pressure on quarterbacks and disrupt plays.
It's 3rd and 19 for the Ravens, who are 0 for 7 on 3rd down tonight. Leary in the gun once again. He's back. He's looking. He sidearms it to the near side of the field, making the catch, but getting nowhere near the first down. And being pulled down is Rashaan Ali.
Yeah, it's the right play call in this situation for Leary, trying to set up the screen off the right side.
Nolan Smith again.
But there are just too many bodies in white jerseys getting to the football.
Yep.
Nolan Smith and Van Summering getting to the ball.
Yeah, Rashaan Ali caught it and then went down. So the Ravens to punt again. And once again, it is Aniyah Smith to return. He has not had much success in this area. It's end over end. He comes up. He gets it. He runs backwards. He's looking for running room. Tries to turn a corner. He's lifted. He fumbles the football out of bounds. It was out of bounds before it was knocked back in.
Yep.
I don't think this is a turnover. It got across the sideline. But he's not going to be returning footballs very often during the regular season.
Aniyah Smith, this is a different speed level than he is used to. And even those little moves that he's trying to throw, they're not working against this speed level.
That 3 and Out, by the way, sponsored by Modern Group, your trusted supplier across the tri-state area for all your construction, arborist, material handling, and standby power equipment needs. Visit moderngroup.com for more information.
I was watching the fake that he tried to throw the first punt return, and it just doesn't work when guys are this fast and they cut off angles so quickly.
He's very lucky that that's not a turnover. Kendall Milton now in as a running back. Here is a big, powerful back. Let's see how he does. Lining up behind McKee. McKee turns, gives it to Milton. Milton runs forward. He is turning and flipping and picking up about, picks up about 4 yards.
Milton's one of these guys that the coaches expect when you get to live contact that he looks good.
Bo Braid made the stop. Yeah, he's tough. He's big. He could be their answer. Now, I know I'm using a big name, but that's when in the Super Bowl year, the Super Bowl winning year, LeGarrette Blount had that ability to always get you the yard. He's 232, 6'1", 232. And right now we've come to the end of the third quarter with the score: the Eagles 13, the Ravens 6, on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. On 94 WIP.
Expertise, compassion, trust. That's why thousands of people across the Delaware Valley choose NovaCare Rehabilitation for physical therapy. With more than 150 convenient locations in Greater Philadelphia and South Jersey, there's no better time to let NovaCare's experts help you get back to what you love. The Philadelphia Eagles choose NovaCare, so can you. To learn more about the benefits of physical therapy, schedule an appointment today at NovaCare.com. NovaCare, the power of physical therapy.
Kick off game day the right way this season with Hers, the snack that's rooted in Philly. They've been a hometown favorite for nearly 8 decades and counting. So when you say their first team all flavor, you can taste it. Hers runs a deep roster of unbelievable flavors like zesty, sour cream and onion, sweet and smoky honey barbecue, and slightly spicy jalapeno kettle chips. So next Birds game, you can't help but go for 2. Bags, that is. Hers, rooted in flavor.
You've got to watch your NFL team every Sunday, and Verizon's got you covered for all your team's out-of-market games every Sunday afternoon.
Come on!
From kickoff to sign-off, from first downs and touchdowns
to turnovers.
No! go! And overturned plays.
After review, the pass was incomplete.
Nice. Let's go! This season, win every Sunday with Verizon. Get a great deal on NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV and a new phone. Excludes digital-only games. Terms and embargoes apply.
Piazza Premium Automobiles is proud to serve as the halftime sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network. As the team drives for another win, experience ultimate luxury in a newer certified pre-owned vehicle from Piazza Premium Automobiles with exclusive brands like Land Rover, Jaguar, Porsche, BMW, Infiniti, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, and Mercedes-Benz. You're sure to elevate your drive. To find the Pennsylvania, Delaware, or New Jersey location nearest you, visit PiazzaPremiumAutos.com.
Breaking down Eagles Ravens Monday on the afternoon show 2 to 6 on WIP.
We are now entering the RAV fourth quarter presented by Toyota, official automotive partner of the NFL. Toyota, let's go places. Tonight's stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
McKee is 5 of 9 for 32 passing yards. Kenny Pickett went out with 14 of 22, 89 yards and a touchdown. Davis Price, 5 carries for 30 yards.
Eagles have a 2nd down and 5, moving left to right here in the fourth quarter. Ball on the 34. 2 receivers stacked to the near side of the field. The handoff goes to Milton, and on second effort, he comes up to the 40-yard line and has a first down. I like this Milton.
Yeah, the body types of these big running backs, I really like all of them. You know, these 3 guys, when you talk about Davis Price, his size, Lou Nichols, Kenny Milton, they're all thick, big, strong guys.
1st and 10, the ball on the 40. Fourth quarter action. Tanner McKee slots his receivers to the near side of the field. McKee in the gun. Milton to his left. On first down, he fakes to Milton. He goes back. He's being chased. Penalty flags fly as he fires it incomplete in the direction of Milton on the near sideline.
There's a big difference when they're run blocking, pass blocking. When those defensive linemen see the high hats, when they know that they're just setting, then they just load up and push them. This time able to get to the quarterback, get him out of the pocket.
Let's go down to Howard.
All right, Merrill, an interesting situation. Mark Calcaterra goes to the locker room, but he's not playing. He doesn't have his pads on, but he did go in with a doctor. So I don't know. I've no report of an injury, but it is interesting that he was headed to the locker room, so he probably won't be out the rest of the game. And he wasn't playing the second half anyway. Back up to you.
Hopefully not, because Grant Calcaterra is absolutely a guy who's going to see a lot of action this year. Handoff goes, and then he fires out. It's incomplete. Intended on the near side. Tanner McKee's pass for E.J. Jenkins. It's incomplete. So that will bring up a 2nd down and 20 for the Eagles. You know, you learn so much in the preseason. I've been checking out the media guide, and they have these little squibs that the players fill out.
Yeah.
Your favorite food, what other sport you would like to play.
Yep.
And then this is going to really, you'll never figure this out in a million years. Favorite movie. Now you've got 90 men on the roster, and probably 40 take part of this survey. All right, here we go. It is 2nd down and 20. Back goes McKee. He fires. Incomplete. Leaping attempt at the ball. Catch was there and it wasn't made by Jacob Harris. That's one you will say should have been caught.
No question.
Beautiful pass.
Little seam route that hits him right on the hands.
And the movie that most guys said was their favorite movie, you're not going to believe this, is 30 years old. Do you want to take a wild guess?
Nope.
Forrest Gump. 1994. Forrest Gump.
And more than one person said that was their favorite movie?
At least 10. Back again goes Tanner McKee. He loads up. He dumps it off. It's incomplete. Tried to get it over to Milton, thrown behind him, and the Eagles will have to punt. There had to be 10 guys who said Forrest Gump is their favorite movie. Do you have a favorite football movie?
Probably not.
No?
I know that the movie Remember the Titans
that's great.
Was such a great movie.
That's Cindy's favorite.
I like Rudy, but it wasn't my favorite, but I do like the movie.
And the punt. My favorite is another oldie, but I don't feel bad saying that since these guys these guys go way back. I'll go way back too.
Brian's Song.
No, my favorite football movie is a movie with Jessica Lange and Dennis Quaid called Everybody's All-American.
Oh, yeah.
Which was loosely based on the life of Billy Cannon. Do you remember that?
I do.
That was a great football movie.
I thought Brian's Song was a great movie.
Well, it was.
Based on the life of
Brian Piccolo and Gale Sayers.
Gale Sayers, yeah.
Sure. Here is the punt. Backing up. Taking it is Williams. He looks for running room, finds a hole, picks up 10 yards more than he should have, and takes it up to the 40.
And I was just thinking there's nothing special about John Harbaugh's special teams, but that looked like a really nice return. But knowing Harbaugh came into this league as a special teamer and was such a great special teamer, you expect that out of his teams.
There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 13, the Ravens 6 on the Eagles radio network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks,
"Want to test drive the Rogue?"
I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra.
Get a low $279 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.19 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
The caramelized onions that stole Thanksgiving. Dad's legendary BLT on rye toast. Life's most enduring moments deserve to be set in stone. And at Colonial Marble and Granite, a fully installed granite stone kitchen countertop can be yours for as little as $1,499. Some restrictions apply. See colonialmarble.net for details. Colonial Marble and Granite, the cornerstone of a beautiful home.
Our team is on the road to victory, and the road to beautiful new kitchen appliances leads to National Appliance Warehouse. Shop with confidence that you're getting the lowest price possible thanks to Price Assure, and customers always enjoy the winning customer experience delivered by pleasant, knowledgeable National Appliance Warehouse team members. The Friends and Family Savings Event is underway now. Preview the savings at nationalappliancewarehouse.com or visit their easily accessible showroom on 202 in tax-free Wilmington or Middletown, Delaware.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios and Odyssey Station.
13-6. Eagles lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Ravens have the football. 1st and 10 on their own 39. Lined up by Leary. Leary takes the snap. This time gives it off inside and breaking a tackle, but then being hit is Rasheen Ali.
Well, and you see how explosive Ali is.
He is.
He just jumps through there so quickly and very close to breaking this for a big one.
But he picks up 5, and then the defenders converge and make the stop.
Tristan McCullum.
A lead to the right of Leary. Another handoff to Ali, and this time I think he has the first down. I think he picks it up.
Yeah, this offensive line unit for Baltimore getting really good push at the line of scrimmage, changing the line of scrimmage, and allowing the running backs to get space.
No, he's a little short. He's 1 yard short, so it's 3rd and 1 with the ball on the 48. Leary comes right back and gives it to him. He tries to go outside, and he picks it up. He almost lost ground, but that final move before he was tackled by Eli Ricks got him the 2 yards. He needed only 1.
Yeah, but they're getting such good movement against this Eagles defensive front right now. That offensive line unit.
You know, I've got to tell you something exciting. On the Eagles' home opener against Atlanta on the Monday night, they're going to honor and Nick Foles, who just announced his retirement as an Eagle, I'm happy to say, will be honored that night. On first down, it's a quick screen out to the near side of the field, and getting tripped up is Dayton Wade.
Yeah, Nick Foles. Can't wait to see him come back to town. That's going to be a fun night.
I don't think there are many more popular football players in this town than Nick Foles, who was part of the biggest day.
I don't know anyone that has any football guy that has a statue other than Nick Foles.
That's right. He has the statue for Philly. Under center this time is Leary. He gives the football off to Collier, Chris Collier, and he picks up a couple of more yards.
I think
the clock continues to tick.
The coolest thing about it is just how casually he asked Doug Peterson, hey, you want Philly? And Doug just hesitates for a second. Yeah, let's do it.
You will remember when that occurred, I mentioned right before the play that I thought they should take the 3 points. I did not think that was the right play. This time, quick pitch. It goes to Collier, who comes across the 40 and is down at the 38. Van Sumeren makes the stop.
Yeah, you see the speed of Ben Van Sumeren, and I just believe that there's going to be a place for him. Not just on special teams, but I think they can use him doing more things.
Only the most famous play in Eagles history, and I thought they should have taken the field goal, taken the 3 points. And then when they score, you said, I'll never forget this, that's why Doug's down there and you're up here, and you were right.
That's
why right.
That's why we're sitting up here.
That's right. First and 10. Handoff goes inside again to Collier, and he picks up a few more yards. And the good thing is the clock continues to tick. Fourth quarter action. Nothing like it in the preseason game. Many of these guys are known only to their mothers.
No, there are a few good players out there.
There are. But there are a few who are on the bottom ends of their respective rosters.
Yeah, but right now they're living the dream.
They are.
They're in the National Football League, and they're on the field.
Rasheen Ali is back. Leary lets it go, and it's dropped right through the hands of Ali. We know he can run, but we don't know if he can catch.
You know how many young men would give everything to be in this position that a lot of these guys are in right now?
Absolutely.
Well, and some of them need to take a lot of pictures because it may be their last time, but they got here.
How about the guys who get cut maybe 3 or 4 times and then still end up on a roster?
It happens.
It does. It does. In the gun again is Leary. Ali moves from left to right. Back goes Leary. He pumps, he fires, and he completes it. Nice throw. He got it to Isaiah Washington right along the left sideline. And that will put the Ravens in a 3rd down and 8 with the ball on the 34. No, they move it forward. Scoreboard late. It's a 4th. That'll make it a 4th and 2, and that moves it down to the 28. 4th and 2. Rashid to the right of Leary. They're going for it right here. Leary back, fires on an out pattern. Complete. Makes one man miss. It's Wade. Wade goes down the right sideline inside the 20 with a 1st down and more.
Well, I think this Wade kid just showed John Harbaugh some stuff, man. He runs his out cut, and he can fill the defender. Just runs to the flat, and he can fill the defender closing on him, and he just spins away from Tyler Hall and gets upfield.
That's exactly what happened. It is 1st and 10 Ravens. Ball on the 17. Eagles lead 13-6. This time play action. Pass thrown out in the flat. It is Wade again, taking it inside the 10, And let's see where they spot it down near the 5. Wade. Dayton Wade. From the University of Mississippi.
He doesn't even run a route here. He's in the slot. He just hangs out in the slot, waits for the ball, and the defenders run off, and then Wade just uses his speed to get closer to pay dirt.
1st and goal. The ball at the 4. Under center this time is Leary. A lot of motion. The handoff goes inside and pushing forward, but not making it this time is Ali.
Yeah, that's a good stop. Ali has a lot of speed, but he gets immediately 3 to 4 white shirts around him with nowhere to go.
Gabe Hall in on that tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2.
Really nice job of getting off of blocks and getting to the ball carrier. This Eagles defense right there.
Under center again is Leary. Ali right behind him. This time it goes again to Ali. He tries to crack inside and he does not get there. And the Eagles stand him up again. And your guy Van Sumeren.
That is a fantastic job. And McPeak again, he's found crunch time. You know what the play is. Open a bag of sharp, tangy Hers salt and vinegar chips. Hers, rooted in flavor.
Preseason game number 1, and we're seeing a goal line stand. It is 3rd and a yard. 3rd and goal from actually inside the 1. Do they do it again? Do they give it to Ali again for the 3rd straight time? They do, and he is stood up.
They stopped him.
They did stop him. They did stop him. He is still not in.
What a fantastic job right here.
Preseason goal line stands. I love it. All right, here we go. This is it. 4th and goal from the 1. Van Sumeren again. Right in with his nose right in there. Do they try it for the 4th straight time? Under center, Leary. Now they have that big fullback in there now. No, they do not have Patrick Ricard in there. That's their big fullback.
There's a big run stopper in the middle, and that's been the difference. P.J. Mustafa.
They bring in a tight end and line him up in the backfield. His name is Mike Riggerman. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 13, the Ravens 6 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Know what's below, because even minor excavation projects like installing a mailbox, building a patio, or putting up a fence can do major damage. Contact 811 before you dig, or visit pa1call.org to submit a locate request to have underground utilities marked.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Visit your local Toyota dealer and snap up the Toyota that's right for you. Choose from the boldly stylish Camry, the adventure-ready RAV4, the legendary Land Cruiser, and more. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, it's Merrill. Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa is here to help you distress after the game. Visit them to restore, relax, or refresh with a much-needed massage or facial for an introductory price starting at just $79.95. They offer an abundance of facial and massage services. Visit any one of their 60 spas in Delaware, South Jersey, and Philadelphia, including the Lehigh Valley, or go to handandstone.com. Restrictions apply. See spa for details.
True Philly fans know that thirsty birds fly faster with Bird Gang Spirits. Bird Gang's starting lineup of bourbon, vodka, and tequilas are made for true Philly fans. The pre-gamers, the tailgaters, dieharders, and lifelongers. This year's limited edition release of Bird Gang commemorates the 75th anniversary of the Eagles' 1949 World Championship. Pick up a bottle at your liquor store today or order directly at BOTLD.com. Bird Gang Spirits. Go Birds! 2024 Bird Gang Spirit. Direct delivery available only to PA residents. Please drink responsibly.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. See for yourself when you sign up today, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets, plus 50 spins when you bet just $5. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus. Must be present in Pennsylvania. New customers only. $10 minimum deposit required. Returns exclude bonus bet wager. Time limits, restrictions, and terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Reacting to the Eagles' first preseason game Monday on the morning show, 6 to 10 on WIP.
A little unanticipated preseason excitement as the Eagles have stopped the Ravens 3 times inside the 5-yard line and twice from the 1. And here they are, 4th and goal from the 1.
And P.J. Mustipher, that big guy out of Penn State, is just hard to move off the line.
They go with a fullback and a quarterback sneak, and
they're in.
They're in. They are in. It was Leary on a quarterback sneak that finally got them across.
Troy Pelotu, P.J. Mustipher, these were the 2 guys on the inside that made that so difficult for the Ravens and held them out 3 plays in a row.
So the Ravens can tie this game with the extra point. 5:46 to go. Now, if this were the regular season, I would say in regulation, but there are no overtime periods, thankfully, in preseason games. That was eliminated a couple of years ago. So here is Tucker for the tying point. It's spotted, it's kicked, it's up, it's good. So we have 13-13. This timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 13, the Ravens 13 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Drive into summer with the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Get outdoors and kick up some dust with Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 1.9% APR on a 2024 Ridgeline and a 2.9% APR on a 2024 Passport and 2025 Pilot.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
If you're looking to furnish your home or replace your old furniture, your journey begins and ends at Bucks County Estate Traders. One piece of advice, make sure you have time when you come here. The 58,000 square foot showroom is a furniture wonderland. Quality high-end pieces with inventory changing daily. It's all here. Mid-century modern, traditional, vintage, antique, and name brands. They'll ship anywhere, or you can pick up in-store. Bucks County Estate Traders in Hatfield or at buckscountyestatетraders.com.
Hey, Eagles fans, what's better than the speed and reliability of Fios home internet? Getting a $200 Verizon gift card on them when you switch to a Fios 1 gig plan, which includes a 4-year price guarantee. So head to your local Verizon store for details on this exclusive in-store offer. Offer ends 8/31/24. Must maintain Fios service in good standing for 65 days and register for gift card per offer terms. One offer per eligible Verizon account. See store for details.
It's 3rd and long. You need a big play to get you out of a jam. Time to call an audible, and that's Cozy Jewelers. Cozy's isn't an ordinary jeweler. They have the right play to get you out of any situation. With over a century of combined experience, Cozy's can create beautiful one-of-a-kind heirlooms designed to stay in your family for generations. Before you go anywhere else, experience handcrafted custom jewelry from local specialists in Newtown Square with the 5 C's of diamonds: cut, color, clarity, carat, and cozy. Your go-to play is CozyJewelers.com.
The Eagles play here. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Dine at award-winning restaurants at Parks Casino, Parks Grill Steakhouse, Bamboo Noodle House, Liberty Bell Gastropub and Beer Garden. ParksCasino.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER. Well, we have 5:46 remaining in this game. It's 13 apiece. Let's see if the Eagles can pull it out. Here is the kickoff, and it is Will Shipley settling under it at the 10. Out to the 15, the 20, the 25, cartwheeled at the 35-yard line. So a good job by Shipley. Bump Cooper, gave him a bump and put him down after a 24-yard return.
Yeah, all this return game, it's this whole dynamic makeover, kickoff, return, it's going to take a lot of us some time to get adjusted to it. So what do the Eagles do? They bring in a coach in the preseason from the XFL, a guy who understands it really well, And so he's trying to help them along through this entire process.
Davis Price in the backfield. On first down, they are going deep, and it is incomplete. It was intended to Joe Nada.
The Seattle Sea Dragons, you ever heard of them?
Not recently.
Yeah, it's the Seattle Sea Dragons.
I know the Seahawks and the Mariners.
No, these are the Sea Dragons of the XFL.
Not the Sea Urchins?
No. So one of their coaches.
Not the Sea Biscuits?
Nope, not the Sea Biscuits. He's on staff just to make sure that they have someone who really understands the intricate details of this makeover.
I'm glad. I'm going to look him up on Monday. Here's the handoff, and breaking tackles this time is Tyrion Davis Price, but there's a penalty flag. Nice run, but there's a penalty flag, and let's see if it's what it is. It's holding.
It's a good chance it's holding.
Holding. Offense for the 61.
It's holding.
10-yard penalty. Play. Second down.
Looks like a student body left run.
It is still Tanner McKee in there at quarterback. I didn't see the hold on the replay. 8 penalties for 55 yards. That's not bad for an opening preseason game. Not bad at all. This team came prepared, well prepared. It is second down and 10. So it was from the spot of the hold. McKee in the gun again. He fakes, he looks, he throws, and it is incomplete. Over intended for Jacob Harris. Now another penalty flag. Didn't get a lot of time.
Yeah, and it's one that McKee just smartly threw away rather than suffering a sack. He looks to the outside, but his receiver is completely covered, so he just throws it high over his head.
Mike, one of the things I brought up before is that we're still waiting to see Cooper DeJean, who was the second-round draft pick, the cornerback out of Iowa.
Yeah.
And he's had a hamstring pull, because we talked about the muscle pulls, but he's a very, very talented player. And I'll tell you about another guy we haven't seen this summer, but he told me that he is close to coming back. This time the snap goes to McKee. He gives it off inside, cutting outside and picking up a couple of yards is Davis Price. And that is last year's draft pick, the safety Sidney Brown, who had a torn ACL in the game, the last regular season game against the Giants. But he is a talented player. We saw him with a 99-yard interception return against the Cardinals.
Yeah, and the talent just goes on and on and on. When you look at the secondary, there's so much talent. There's so many guys that will end up on other rosters just because that room is so loaded with players.
It is second down and 5, 4:37 to go. Let's see if the Eagles can find a way to win this thing. Empty backfield for McKee. He looks, he sets up, and the ball is deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Knocked down by Tupou.
Jacob Harris just getting into Philadelphia this week, but getting a lot of work in this game. And I think he was looking for Harris on this particular play.
There was penetration, because you're not talking about a short quarterback. We're talking about Tanner McKee, all 6'6" of him. Again, those slot receivers to either side. Now motion to the far side of the field. In the gun, once again, McKee. He backpedals. He's got time. He delivers, and it is complete up near the 40-yard line to Smith, Anais Smith. And that will pick up the first down.
Boy, and could he use a reception?
He sure could.
And I think it helps the confidence, even if it's a simple play like that.
First down. Empty backfield. McKee lets it fly incomplete, intended for Harris on the far side of the field.
You know, some say that Anais Smith, because of the injury earlier where he didn't get much time during the OTAs, probably set him back. But if he starts to get a couple of catches under his belt, starts to get his confidence back, then maybe we can see the type of player that we saw when he was at Texas A&M.
Well, I've seen highlight films of him.
Oh, yeah.
And he's amazing. Or it's 2nd down and 10. This time it is a running play. And pushing forward across the 45 is Davis Price. He has equated himself well tonight.
You know, we're back down here in December when it's real to play this team. And, you know, I look at this big old running back that they have on their sideline that's going to be such a Derrick Henry.
Oh, he's big. I'll tell you something funny.
Such a load.
It is 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2. Kendall Milton in the game. This time, the handoff goes to Milton. He pushes, he shoves, and he doesn't pick it up. But I think they're going to go for it right here. If he's short. Ravenel made the stop. Well, but you will remember the last time the Eagles played the Titans at the Link, they absolutely shut down Derrick Henry.
Yeah, never let him get going. That's the key.
That's the key. They did a great job on him in that game.
You know, he's 245 pounds or so, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he is not somebody that you want to tackle. That's when you start making business decisions.
Okay, 4th down and 1. We're going to get the tush push. And they get the tush push, and I think they get the 1st down. But I'm not sure. We'll see when they unpile. But it was Tanner McKee trying to follow the Kenny Pickett tush push earlier.
I think other teams are going to try it. If Kelsey's not the reason why, and you put just anybody in and they start to have success, other teams are going to have to try this thing.
I think they're going to have a measurement. What do you think? It's going to be very close. He did not get a great spot. It's close.
Of course, everybody on the field points in their favor.
Yeah.
In their own favor.
If he made this, he made it by the nose of the football.
I don't think it's good if he makes it.
Let's see. They're going to stretch the chains.
You're going to have everybody trying it. He made it.
He made it. He picked it up by the nose of the football.
He made it. You're going to have everybody trying it now.
Made it by the nose of the football. I mean, he just made it.
I'm really surprised that more teams aren't trying to do it because it's been so successful in Philadelphia.
And the Eagles are still in position to pull this thing out. I mean, it's 13-13 with just over 2 to go. It's in the hands of Tanner McKee and company. McKee on 1st down gives it off, breaking a tackle, pulling forward again is Kendall Milton. Well, I like this guy. I think he's tough.
Yeah, and
7 yards.
And the coaches knew once they put the pads on that a guy like Kendall Milton would start to show up, and you'll start to see exactly what he has.
There's the 2-minute warning with the score, 13 apiece on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Hi, this is Joe Meterchick, PNC Bank Regional President. Sticking to the fundamentals and not wavering from the game plan is a great philosophy for football and banking. And for nearly 160 years, our dedicated local PNC teams are in formation to help fans receive sound and reliable personalized financial advice to get them across the goal line. Because, as we see it, a win for them is a win for the greater Philadelphia community. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Merrill Reese. My wife Cindy and I had a new roof installed by Impriano Roofing, Siding, and Windows, and we're delighted. When it comes to your roof, good planning is essential. Jack Impriano and his 4 sons are a true family business, serving our area for over 5 decades, using only the best CertainTeed products. If you need a new roof, call Jack Impriano Roofing. Online at impriano.com. It's good to hire Jack and his team. Remember, the best homes have an Impriano roof.
Virtua Health, real patients, real doctors, real complex cases. Take one.
I was 38 years old when I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
The breast team is one of the strongest there is.
I can't imagine this journey without Virtua.
Crohn's is a lot. It's like a dragon was just breathing fire in my stomach.
We are the leaders in minimally invasive GI surgery.
My Virtua team, they're my guardian angels.
Want to follow our stories? Go to virtua.org. Virtua Health, here for good.
Look at you. Your life is under control. Errands done. Groceries got them. Be proud of yourself. It's time to give yourself a reward. You know you've been waiting all day for your favorite tasty cake treat, but which one? There's so many great choices. Is it the delicious crimpet or the mouth-watering candy cake? Maybe it's the tasty baked pie. No matter what you choose or where you are, it's always time for a tasty cake. So choose what feels right and enjoy. You've earned it, and you know you deserve it. Tasty cake, accept no substitutes.
It's Hugh Douglas. We're talking Eagles-Ravens Monday on the Midday Show from 10 to 2 on WIP.
Join the Eagles on September 18th for an evening of yoga on the field presented by Independence Blue Cross. All experience levels are welcome. Get your tickets today at PhiladelphiaEagles.com/yoga.
Mayor, I think you should go to that yoga on the field. I'm not laughing.
I like yoga in the broadcast booth. We have 2 minutes to play, and the Eagles are actually already in Jake Elliott field goal range.
Yeah.
Now, it's not a lock because they're right now, if they were to kick a field goal, it would be about a 57-yarder or maybe a little bit more. But they have an opportunity. I mean, you come to Baltimore, you play a preseason game. It would be nice to win it. It would be nice to win it. Just a better feeling going home. They go with 3 wide receivers. There's 2nd down and 1 on the 42. They give the football off, and running with it and picking up the first down is Kendall Milton. And the clock continues to tick. Ravens have 2 timeouts remaining. Eagles have all 3.
I'm thinking they don't do very much in terms of getting too fancy here. They keep the football running behind the bigs, keep it in the middle of the field, give Jake an opportunity to come in and close this thing out.
Well, neither team has had a turnover tonight. But they're going with it. Now they still have Kendall Milton in the backfield, and they split 2 receivers wide to the far side of the field. McKee takes the snap, comes right back to Milton, tries to bounce it outside and may have lost a yard right there as Bo Braid made the stop. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Clock still ticking. Now the Ravens will take a timeout. They have 1 left, 1:15 remaining. Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. So 1:15. So the Ravens want to save some seconds, and they want to have a chance to get the possession and score. Of course, let's see what the Eagles can do. They're not about to rush anything. They want the Ravens to use that last time out. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Tanner McKee repositions Kendall Milton from his left to his right. 2nd and 11. Again, it goes to Milton. Tries to sweep, and he gets back close to the original line of scrimmage. And they are pulling and trying to take the ball away, and the Ravens... The clock's still ticking, and now the Ravens will take their final timeout.
Baltimore takes its 3rd and final timeout.
This game most likely will depend on the foot of Jake Elliott.
Yep, and Jake Elliott's over in the net right now, just warming up that foot. The operation is just getting warmed up. Rick Lovato snapping to the holder. And that's Braden Mann. They're just getting ready for this opportunity to close out this game.
Jake missed an extra point early in the game, which is so unusual for him. But he's certainly one of the best kickers in all of football. Eagles are 5 for 14 on 3rd down. McKee hands it off one more time to Kendall Milton, and he sneaks forward and he's stopped. And that will bring up a 4th down, and the clock is ticking, and there's nothing the Ravens can do to stop it.
Well, and Jake in the unit now coming onto the field. You know, he talks about this operation, and he talks about how quickly, he's going to hit the ball with under 2 seconds after the ball is snapped. It's like 1 point something crazy.
Well, the Eagles, they're going to line up at the 40, so it's going to be a 50-yarder. The Eagles could run it all down and then call a timeout with a second left. And I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
They'll take every second off the clock. Wait a minute, they call timeout now. That is surprising.
Yeah, I think Stoutland's having some issues with the offensive line. He's screaming at somebody.
Little preseason confusion. I thought they would take it all the way down, take a timeout, so that even after he kicked it, they wouldn't have one wild chance given back to the Ravens. But all right, here comes Jake back on the field. This is going to be a 50-yarder, pretty much to win the game. Although the Ravens would still probably have 14 or 15 seconds left. So, here we are. The ball is spotted. The kick is up. The kick has the distance, and it's off the right upright. He missed it. Off the right upright.
I'm watching the body language of Jake Elliott, and I know right away that he didn't hit the kick where he wanted to hit it. He's leaning. You know, sometimes when you hit that shot and you're trying to move or putt and you're trying to move in motion, have your body move the ball into the hole. Well, that's what Jake was doing. Could not put enough lean on it. Hits the upright.
Hits the upright. But if it has to happen, let it happen in a preseason game.
Absolutely.
Let him get that out of his system. He's never missed one like that in a regular season game. Never. Jones is in at quarterback right now, and he is sacked on the very first play. Now, wait a minute. He coughed it up with 10 seconds to go. The Eagles have the ball. Van Sunderen hit him, and the ball came loose.
Looks like Johnson came up with the football.
Oh, my goodness. The Eagles sacks are brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the Philadelphia Eagles. That turnover brought to you by Jack Impriano and Impriano Roofing. Let Jack and his team turn over your old roof with a brand new roof. The best homes have an Impriano roof. Visit Impriano.com.
This is when
Emory Jones was the quarterback. He was hit and he lost the ball. And there are 10 seconds left, and Jake gets a reprieve. Oh, my goodness.
When your guys really like you, they go in and they get the football back. And Jake, come on back out here, man. We're going to give you another opportunity. Beautiful.
This is unbelievable.
Brilliant.
Okay, here we go. The holder, by the way, is Braden Moore, of course. Braden Mann. Braden Mann is the holder.
Jake's not going to come back out.
Wait a minute. Well, I guess they'll kneel down.
Victory formation.
They will kneel down and let it run down to 2. I mean, it's tied 13-13. He's going to come out, and they will stop the clock with 4 seconds to go. So that will give Baltimore no timeout left. This is it. This is the last play of the game.
Yes.
This is it. Last play of the game.
Now they'll get it right. Stout gets the right guys in on the offensive line. Jake and his operation coming out.
Here he comes. Swings the leg once or twice on his way out. Braden Mann takes the knee. Again, it's practically the same length, a smidgen shorter. It's about 49 yards for the game. A win or a tie right here. Here it is, Lovato to snap it. It's spotted. The kick is away, and the kick is good, and the Eagles win. Jake gets a reprieve, and he's not missing that one.
And he says, thank you, guys.
He says, thank you very much. And the Eagles win it 16-13. There's another $500 donation for the local Chevrolet dealers' Kicks for Kids program, benefiting the Child Life Education and Creative Arts Therapy Department at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Boy, that was fun. Down to Howard.
All right, Merrill. Now, we all know this was a preseason game. And you kind of go through some lulls. But the energy on the Eagles bench throughout the game, and certainly with the last 2 field goal attempts and the field goal to win, you would never, ever know this was a preseason game. The way these players responded and reacted and had the energy of excitement. And it was, you kind of don't normally see that for a preseason game. But preseason, it counts for all the fans, and it counts for the excitement of the players that were playing in this game. Back up to you.
Howard Sideline Report, sponsored by Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. Jack Daniel's has always made whiskey, but one thing Jack can't make, moments. Those are on us. Make every moment count. Please drink responsibly. We'll be back with more on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Know what's below, because even minor excavation projects like installing a mailbox, building a patio, or putting up a fence can do major damage. Contact 811 before you dig, or visit pa1call.org to submit a locate request to have underground utilities marked.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Visit your local Toyota dealer and snap up the Toyota that's right for you. Choose from the boldly stylish Camry, the adventure-ready RAV4, the legendary Land Cruiser, and more. Toyota, let's go places.
Kick off game day the right way this season with Hers, the snack that's rooted in Philly. They've been a hometown favorite for nearly 8 decades and counting. So when you say their first team all flavor, you can taste it. Hers runs a deep roster of unbelievable flavors like zesty, sour cream and onion, sweet and smoky honey barbecue, and slightly spicy jalapeno kettle chips. So next Birds game, you can't help but go for 2. Bags, that is. Hers, rooted in flavor.
Just like our offensive line protects our star quarterback, plumbers protect the health of the nation, and Philadelphia Plumbers Union Local 690 is no different. In hospitals, commercial, industrial, and residential, with the best trained plumbers in the world, you can be sure your project is done on time and on budget, no matter how big or small. So when your business needs to build new or expand existing facilities, you can count on the members of Plumbers Union Local 690. Visit plumbers690.org.
It's a long season, but one thing is sure. Birds football is sure to make your heart skip a beat. But that flutter you feel in your chest could also be something else, like AFib, atrial fibrillation, a serious heart condition that needs expert care from an all-pro team like Deborah Heart and Lung Center. One thing is certain, all season long, Team Green is sure to make your heart flutter, maybe even skip a beat now and then. Just remember, when it's your heart, you don't take chances. DemandDeborah.org. Go Birds.
The Birds are back. We'll talk about this game Monday, the WIP afternoon show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz, 2 to 6.
The play of the game is brought to you by Chevrolet. Come check out their award-winning lineup of hard-working trucks and versatile SUVs.